I like how you two match. That's cute.
Yeah, we didn't even try.
They're already like an old couple. They just need to be jumpsuits next.
God.
Nope. The eye with stupid signs pointing at each other.
Oh yeah, you'll be like speed walking down the block in the mornings. It'll be great.
God. There's actually an old couple in our neighborhood that does that every morning.
I believe it.
Go to Goodwill, find some windbreakers, then you'll be in business.
Yeah, those like neoprene windbreakers that you can hear like a mile away. The old lady's got her arms up like this the whole time. And dude's just like,
we're not in Florida.
You don't have to be. They're all over Tucson too.
Oh,
Florida's the land of the newlywed and nearly dead.
No.
Alrighty, so everybody has some paper and or index cards, right?
Correct.
That paper.
5 pieces.
Okay, and you have the ability to message, right? Because some of this has to be done kind of behind scenes. So.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Yeah, I got my phone.
Yep.
Okay, so bear with me again because first time doing this. Okay, so this is 10 candles. I can't even talk today. The first thing to note is your characters will die. The story we're going to tell today is not one of survival, but one of hope and of loss. This is a story about what happens in the dark, in the final few hours, in the lives of a group of survivors fighting against it, losing themselves within it, and inevitably being consumed by it. Though their endeavor may be doomed to fail, it is our duty to make this story of their struggle as meaningful as possible. Though you know your characters will die, you must have hope that they will survive.
Well,
so out of character,
Brian's going, what?
Yeah. So out of character, you know they're going to die, but while you're fighting for them, you have to really fight for them. You can't just be like, well, I know this dude's going to die, so he just sits down and lets death come. You know.
Oh, okay.
You gotta actually try.
Depression sets in, and you just say, "Fuck it all."
Yeah, exactly right. Okay. So now we're gonna start with character creation. Yeah.
God, fire.
Fire. Let's hope we don't trigger any smoke alarms tonight.
Yeah, don't burn anything down.
Yeah. That's why Jenna should have played this, man.
Yep.
Anyway, okay. So the first thing we're going to do is determine traits. You have 2 traits in this game for your characters, of virtue and of vice. So we're going to start, I think, with virtues. So a virtue is something that should solve more problems than it creates. So we're looking for a 1-word virtue, such as lucky, resourceful, merciful, daring, strong, handsome, charismatic. Something that's a positive for your character, 1 word.
This is us. Come on.
So just write on your paper virtue and just write 1 word.
Oh, good God. Really? Like, I can't think of anything.
Do they have a roll option?
Huh?
God.
Do you have like a list and a roll option, like roll a d20 and...
I don't, but I mean, we could.
Let's make it random.
Let's not. Oh, my God. Have you thought of something for yours? No, you have not. Never mind. I saw the face out of the corner of my eye. I'm like, never mind.
Sarcastic isn't a virtue.
That's what I was about to say. I was like, being a smartass is not a virtue.
No, that would be a vice, which we're doing next. But we're looking at virtues. So handsome, daring, merciful.
Witty?
Caring, witty. Yeah, witty would be a virtue.
Resourceful.
Yeah,
lucky,
resourceful would be
resourceful. Yeah. And kind of think of what you want your character to be. So, like, if you're looking to be a police officer, you might do, resourceful or something. Whereas if you're looking to be a musician, you would have charismatic or something. So, everybody good?
Think so.
Okay. So now we're going to do vices. So same thing, one word: afraid, greedy, regretful, addicted, sarcastic, alcoholic, worrisome, controlling, compulsive, kleptomaniac. It could be any of them. You know. Trained, you know. Funny, it could be a bunch of different things.
Yeah.
And just let me know when everybody's got theirs.
Alright.
Everybody good?
Yep.
All right. So now, on your papers, I want you to all write virtue again. And, let's see. So, Justin, what virtue did you have?
Resourceful.
Okay, Katie, you are resourceful. Katie, what did you have?
Witty.
Brian, you are witty.
Oh boy.
And Brian, what did you have?
Lucky.
Justin, you're lucky. Okay, for vices. Brian, what was your vice?
Alcoholic.
Alcoholic. Katie, you're an alcoholic.
I knew it. I knew I was going to get that. Damn it.
Katie, what was your vice?
Sarcastic.
Justin, sarcastic. That kind of fits.
Oh, yeah.
And Justin, what was your vice?
Pessimistic.
Okay, Brian, you're pessimistic.
How come I get the fucked up one and these people just become who the hell they are?
You did drunk well in your last game.
You're very good.
Both of you.
You're a very good drunk, Katie.
You're a functioning alcoholic.
All right. So let's see. So that's done. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. So now I introduce the module we are running tonight. 10 days ago, I already ran this. Sorry. Okay. You all know the basics. 10 days ago, the world went dark. 5 days ago, they came. Tonight's module is Lights at the Lake. The fallout shelter was only meant to be temporary. The high school gymnasium was just a meeting place. Basic supplies, cots, and some company while waiting for rescue to come. The generator was old, as was the company, and it wasn't long before they both started to go. Folks started to vanish straight out of the hallways whenever the lights would flicker for too long. Of the 80-odd people that once gathered here, only you three remain, huddled close on the cots as the lights above you flicker dangerously low. Perhaps you shouldn't have stayed this long, but where would you have gone? In the hills of Pennsylvania, the nearest town is over an hour's drive, assuming you could even find a car to get there. Some people say there's lights north of Lake Erie for those who can get to it, but that's all just a rumor. What isn't a rumor is that the generator is in the final throes of sanctuary. Soon enough, you'll all be in the dark. No point to stay and fight, but there aren't too many places to run and hide either. Gathering supplies and hitting the road might be your best bet. You'll at least need to find some new batteries for your radio. It's up to you, but time to move has come. Okay. So now
can we change Katie's vice to Amish since we're in Pennsylvania?
No, don't be that mean. Be tonight.
Alrighty. So now that you know where the setting
Your heart
is.
rate's up. Go away. All right, my watch is telling me your heart rate's up. You need to breathe and calm down.
Oh Lord, that's funny. Okay, so now we are going to do your concepts, which is basically your character. But this is going to be really short and sweet. So everybody think of your character name and write it down by your virtue and your vice. Whatever. Susie Q McGee. I don't know. Whatever you want to be called.
Damn it. Stop hitting buttons. Ah.
Okay. If everybody's got their name, now you're going to do like a little blurb of what they would look like with a quick glance. This isn't detailed. It's just like mid-40s, salt and pepper hair, long black coat, or bright face, dark eyes, or, you know, bloodshot eyes, swaying on her feet, you know, something of that nature.
Was that in under
Virtue? You don't be happy. I'm sorry.
Can I just do it under one word?
Huh?
Can I just do one word to describe my character?
That's fine. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I just love how these two get to be themselves.
This is not me.
You're not lucky and sarcastic?
Uh-huh.
For the description.
Okay, so our next step is the concept of your character. It's a one word or a couple words basically saying who you are. So it would be like mid-40s retired lawyer, or 9-year-old student, or 20-year-old college kid, or, you know, 30-year-old musician, whatever you want to do. Just a basic idea of who your character is.
There you go. It sums it up.
Alrighty. So, does everybody want to introduce your characters now?
I already did.
Well, okay, so Katie's name is Kat, and she's a goth. All right, Justin, who are you playing tonight?
Clarence, mid-40s, balding. He's about 5'4". Wears flannel, lumberjack.
Okay.
You turned yourself into your great grandpa. That's all you did.
He's not a lumberjack.
He was 5'4" and balding.
Katie, how old is Kat?
Mid-20s.
Mid-20s, okay.
So she's
Brian?
Todrick Humboldt. He's
Oh my God.
just turned 21. He's chubby, dark hair, pale, shabby. He's a high school dropout that works at Wendy's.
Okay, cool. All right. So just as far as your vices and your virtues, just try to remember them as you play your character.
Yeah, just so you two know.
Hey, blame Sarah. Right. We thought we were choosing for us.
Apparently, someone's a little low on liquor, going through DDs.
Yeah, I don't think the high school was fully stocked when you got there.
Nope.
Which
It's
is
the wonderful
shocking.
Starbucks cups that just randomly keep popping up everywhere.
All right, now this one is going to be yours. There's no switching here. Everybody write down moment.
A moment.
Moment.
What do you mean a moment? I need more than that. You were dealing with somebody with very little sleep.
Putting moment down.
Yeah, just write down moment.
This magic moment.
Okay, now your moment is your moment of hope. It's going to start out, it's a sentence, and it's going to start with, I will find hope, and you have to finish it. So, for example, I will find hope seeing a beautiful scene of nature. I will find hope when I hear her voice again. I will find hope praying in a church. I will find hope when I kill one of them, or something of that nature. So and try to make it not terribly specific where we can fit it into the story, because, if you find hope finding, Wendy's double cheeseburger with fries, that's going to be...
I was going to say when the Frosty machine's back up at night.
Hard to find. So.
There. Is that good? That work? Does that work right there?
I don't think you're supposed to show.
I will find hope when I what?
Finally.
Alcohol. Okay.
Since somebody decided to make me a raging alcoholic, figured, fuck it, might as well stick with the character arc. Crippling depression, alcoholism. Hey, but I'm resourceful, so I should be able to find it real good.
I say, K is when you find a liquor store, right?
A full liquor store.
A full liquor store. Okay. See here. Brian, what's your moment?
I will find hope when I find safety in civilization. Like, basically, he's just going to suck off society like he's been doing his whole life.
Gonna suck off society. Gotcha.
Yep, pretty much.
Okay. And
I know the double entendre there, yes.
You're the one who said it.
No, I absolutely, he's just a waste.
Yeah, but that's not what he meant.
I know. And the wording was apt.
Justin, I will find hope
When I can get away from civilization and get to the woods.
Oh, Jesus.
Opposites, okay. That'll be interesting.
One of us wants to be nowhere near civilization. I don't care what type of civilization we find, as long as there's a liquor store that has not been raided.
Now, everybody kind of keep their moments in mind and other people's moments, because when we're doing the narration, we want to kind of try to get to where those moments are able to happen. Not guaranteed that we will have to do that, but it's just something we're all going to try to do just because that's the way they like it.
Brian's is actually workable because what he's trying to do is find someone to take care of.
Yeah.
I think this is workable too.
Lots of
I
people
mean,
to take care
y'all
of.
are in a town, but
Yeah.
and yours is workable, if you go out of the town. It's just against Brian, so that'll make it a little more difficult. But.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that is our moments. So now we are at our brink, which I think Katie's already been at the brink. Since it started. Okay. Okay, so your brink is your breaking point, basically. We're trying to do one word here, or like a 2-word phrase or something. So, and you are doing this for somebody else. So this time I'm not tricking you and letting you know that you are doing this for somebody else's character. And I will let you know that in just a second. But basically, your brink is going to be, I have seen you. So it's something within this 10-day span that you've been in this school gymnasium that you have seen them do that nobody else knows. So don't shout it out to me. Don't be like, I saw Cat murder somebody behind the bleachers. You would just write down, that, and then we're going to message it to who you're with. So an example of a brink would be I've seen you, and the brink word would be destroy. And then you would write a sentence like, I've seen you destroy what you care about most. I saw you on trial before the world went dark. 3 dead, your family, you're a monster. Or I've seen you break down. We were on the run, you lost it over a dead dog. You cried for hours, you were almost left behind. Or I've seen you worshiping them. You didn't see me, but I saw you whispering prayers to them to spare your life. So something of that nature. Now, and you're doing this for somebody else. Now, let's see. Brings to the left. Now, Brian, yours is special. I'm thinking.
Why is it special?
Because okay, yeah. So you are going to write a brink for them. So yours is going to be, I have seen them. And this is, you can't write a negative. You can't write a weakness because the weakness is light. But you can either do a descriptor, you can do an action. So like you could say, I have seen them teleport. I have seen them disappear.
Okay.
I have seen them, or you could describe them. I have seen them, their robotic parts. I have seen their, it's just a descriptor of them. So that is what you're going to do. So Justin, for Kat, the dog's alcoholic, you are going to write hers. I have seen you. And then Katie, you're going to write for our Wendy's professional. I have seen you. And then I am going to do one for Justin. And Justin, what was your character's name? I'm sorry.
Clarence.
Clarence.
What? Okay. Kat and Brian is
Brian.
I'm really confused right now. Like
So basically, Katie, you're thinking of something that Brian's done when the going gets tough. So the Wendy's guy, like you saw him, like when they attacked last time, he froze in fear and let somebody die, or he went and hid, or he before this all started, you saw him, murder somebody, or something. It's just a negative,
right?
Huh? That's this is the break.
Okay.
And just message it to the person privately.
I'm messaging what I wrote for my breaking point to Brian.
Well, Brian's breaking point. Yeah.
Brian's breaking point.
Breaking point's going to be
Who
what
am I
his brain.
Who cares? What character am I writing?
You are writing for Katie.
And I'm writing for the monsters. Did I get that clear?
You're writing for the monsters, and I'm writing for Justin.
Okay.
Okay. What's your character's name again, Brian?
Todrick.
And Sarah, do you have a character?
No, I'm just they for them, however you want to say it.
Okay.
And just private message it to the person if you don't mind. Oh, I have this extra card. Okay.
I'm still really confused. All right. You need to write your character name up there. It's already on. All you have to do is start typing. All right, wait a minute. So it's whatever I wrote down in Brink is what I'm sending to Brian, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
And then I'm going to send mine to Justin. I'm just slow. Sorry. Trying to balance. That's not what I'm going to do. And you can share this with the group. You can keep it to yourself and use it, you know, however you wish. It's just your choice in the narrative.
All right.
Okay. There we go. All righty. So now.
Holy shit.
What?
Nothing. That's fucking horrible.
It's a horror game. Come on. Okay, so now what you're going to do is you are going to number your traits. The brink is always going to be the last, so you can just keep it on your phone and just know that you can't use it till you use all the others. But concept is also to the side. That's just for you to know. But your virtue, your vice, and your moment, you need to number it 1 through 3. This will determine the order that you're able to use these in during the game. If you put your moment as number 1, you will not be able to use anything until your moment is done. And that's probably not going to happen right away. And you use these cards. It's kind of like it's inspiration, basically. You get to re-roll bad rolls. So it's up to you. If you want to put your moment first, that's cool. If you want to put it last, that's cool. So it's up to you. But your moment when you use it, you do get what's called a hope dice, which basically is like a really nice dice that you can use in rolls. And I'm going to be rolling everything, of course. But.
Okay.
We're not rolling anything.
And we're going to so, and again, we're playing, this is going to be interesting, so just bear with me trying to keep all this together, okay? All right. And with the last candle lit,
Dun, dun, dun.
going to start. Now, the way the game works is, oh, I forgot one thing before I start on how the game works. Okay, so now we get to do our recording, which is why I don't have my headset on yet. Okay, so you have to record a parting message to the world. So basically, this is like your this is like something you leave behind for, somebody, to find. So, it's basically like, who however you want to do it, you could do whatever, but, like we've been here for 10 days, we're about to head out, if you find this and Gary's alive, tell him I love him, or, whatever you want your final message to the world to be. So if y'all want to think about that for a second, let me know when you're ready. I will turn my recorder on. And we're going to go around the room. So Justin will go first, then Katie, then Brian. And just state your character's name and just then state your message. So everybody ready? Or
No.
Like, no fucking idea. Like, I'm a pessimist, so what kind of message would I even bother writing to leave?
Yeah, it can be.
Like,
it can be anything.
All right.
Like, their example, like this one is, name's Ward. Not much to say. I was just passing through when everything came crashing down. Getting pretty cold out. Never much like cold. Fly south. That's what my bones are telling me. But we're heading north now. And I got a bad feeling about that. Just some things. Or Officer Piper, sergeant of the local police department. I don't know what to say, really.
Okay.
We're here, we're alive. I don't know what these things are, but a lot of good people are dead now because of them. That ends now. We're going to fight back and we're going to win. So just whatever.
I guess his was hopeful.
Yeah. Justin, by God, do not sing the Lumberjack song from Monty Python.
Please sing the Lumberjack song.
I hate
Justin, do it. Oh.
You ready?
Yep. Okay. 1, 2, 3, recording.
My name's Clarence. I've been here since it got dark. A lot of people have died. They just keep coming. We're going to head out. Power is failing. What's the worst thing that could happen? That's it.
Cat.
Why do you have that thing in my face? Get that thing out of my face. You're all fucked, all right? Fine, there. I made my statement. Get that thing out of my face.
Todrick.
Well, since we're probably going to die anyway, I just want everybody to know that chocolate Frosties are the best Frosties.
Too bad you don't have French fries to dip them in.
Yeah.
Is that everything, guys?
That's it.
All right.
I'm an alcoholic with no alcohol. I'm not going to be in a good mood.
Look a little green.
And the world's ending, so there's that. But That no alcohol thing, damn. All right.
Not good.
All right. Okay, so now we are going to start our first scene since everything's ready to go. Now, how this works is I'm going to start us off with a statement. And then these statements are called truths, basically. So, well, no, sorry. That's next round. Okay, so we're just going to start our narration. So I'm going to start with a little thing, and then y'all take it from there. I'm going to kind of try to start each round with one person where everyone kind of gets a turn to start. But after that one person makes their initial statement, which needs to be kind of short, everybody else can jump in and have a whole conversation or scene. Once how the scene ends is once you make a decision that's called a conflict, like we're going to go search for supplies, or we're going to open this locked door, or we're going to go outside, then we roll. If you get a 6 in your roll, then you succeed. If you get no 6s, you don't succeed, and a candle goes out and the scene ends. And then we go to the next round. And as far as dice mechanics, I'm not going to go over that because y'all aren't going to be rolling. I am. So the only thing you have to know is when we roll dice, we're going to start out with 10 because we have the number of dice versus number of candles. When you roll ones, we're going to take away any ones that are rolled for that scene. So if you win the conflict, you keep going. But if you lose 5 dice by rolling 5 ones, you might want to spend one of your virtues or vices to try to re-roll those dice. But if you do that, you have to act those out. So like if Katie, if y'all are looking for supplies and you roll some ones and you're like, oh, I want to re-roll that. Here's my vice, which is alcoholism. Yeah, you find supplies, but you might also find a hell of a lot of alcohol that Katie then proceeds to down, and she gets tore up drunk.
But I'm happy
while y'all are trying to do this. Or if you play the virtue card, and it's resourceful, something good might happen. Just depends. So those cards are used to re-roll stuff. When your moment happens, that is a whole nother mechanic, but we probably won't get there in the beginning. It's kind of drawn out up until you get to like candle number 5, and then it speeds up a lot. So, okay. But this is just basically our setup. So I'm going to start. Okay. The high school gymnasium where you've been keeping yourselves has begun to grow cold. There's a chill on the wind, the sort of chill that digs in deep, that settles down to stay a while. The wind whips through the dark school hallways, keening as it does so, almost like some ethereal howl. Winter winds, despite the fact that it's mid-June. Perhaps the sun did go out after all. Regardless, the generator is dying, and you've got to move. But before you do, you decide to leave behind a recording. One last mark on the world, just in case somebody comes looking, just in case you don't make it out of this. So we did the recording. Now what do you want to do? And we're going to start with Justin.
Gather supplies we have left.
Okay, you look around. The supplies you have left is what you have on you now. So you've got a bag of chips and some clothes. Katie, you've got a Starbucks cup full of whatever. Brian, whatever you have around you, that's your supplies.
I've got a shitload of dice and D&D miniatures.
I'm not sure what's in my cup.
Wait, you said what's around us, right?
Well, like on your desk. I'm going to limit it to
No, the weapons are not on the desk, and you are not going to start piling them on the desk.
But now you can scavenge the gymnasium for weapons, or not for supplies. That'll be a conflict roll. Or you can do something else. It's whatever y'all want to do.
So I've definitely got a mechanical pencil and a phone.
Now, quick question. Are there any houses or anything around?
I don't know. Are there?
Museum.
I do have my paperweights for my maps, which is a candle.
There you. Oh, he's got a candle. Cool.
I've actually got 4 of them sitting here. So does that count?
You've got 4 candles, guys.
Sweet.
Hey, we have light. Woo.
I don't know, Justin. Are there houses nearby?
Yeah, it's a small town. School's pretty much in the middle of the town.
Yeah.
So I suggest we grab what we have here and we go through a couple of houses to see if we can find anything on our way out of town, trying to get to the next city.
Okay. You can head to Lake Erie, where you've heard over the radio that there are lights, or you can try to get to the next town over, but that's about an hour away via car, which you do not currently have.
Head towards the light. But
Okay.
if you can, hit a search a house on the way for extra stuff.
And you guys can interject here. This is Clarence talking. Y'all can say "fuck you, Clarence," or y'all can go with what he's saying. This is
Everybody was in the freaking gymnasium. What makes you think there's going to be anything in the houses?
We can go to the Walmart.
You really think that was already rated?
Better than nothing. We at least can get some flashlights.
I don't think they have flashlights at Walmart.
Flashlights.
Oh,
Ugh.
That store's on the other side of town. I'm not going there.
The cup isn't big enough.
we might be able to at least like find a vehicle or something in somebody's garage if we do search the houses, but I fucking doubt it'll be fruitful.
So on the way to Walmart, we check a house.
Once again,
all right.
whole town in the gymnasium.
Let's go.
Okay.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Hold on one second. I gotta plug in my headset where I'm not. But I have the lights off, so it's pretty difficult. Sorry. Okay.
I'm walking down the road like this. I think everything's okay.
I've got candles.
It's a joke.
Typical game stereotype with the Zippo lighter that never seems
Yeah.
Yeah. Until it's a plot point, then it won't light.
Yeah. And then you have to do that stupid swipe mechanic on your.
Oh, God.
Yeah, you know exactly. What was it? What game was that? It was the one with the.
The things and the people.
No, with the
Another one with the
Wendigo.
people.
The one with the Wendigo.
Oh, rake.
Thank you. And you had to like swipe the finger
Yeah.
pad on your freaking controller. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I am. Okay, so you head out of the school, and there is a subdivision close by. You go walking. It's very cold. You notice that it started snowing, and you guys were not dressed for this, so you guys are cold.
You're freezing
And,
off.
yeah, you come up to a cul-de-sac. Not expensive houses, but nice houses, and there's 3 houses there.
Oh, look, middle class suburbia. Great.
That's the town we live in. I mean,
Yeah, suburbia hell.
Yeah. And I'm assuming that I'm going to give you each flashlights that you're using, and you have a radio, but the batteries are running really low.
all right.
So
You all want to go to the houses together since people have been disappearing?
Whatever.
I mean, we'll probably die if we're alone, so probably should do that.
all dying whenever we were in a gymnasium full of hundreds of people.
Maybe she can go by herself to that house over there.
Yeah, what's the worst thing that could happen?
Yeah, go ahead, Tubbo. You first.
First house on the right.
Okay,
Sure.
you come up to the door. Okay, yep. You got 3 ones, so those will be removed unless somebody wants to spend something, but it's kind of early yet. So, but you do succeed. You get inside the house. You dig around a little bit, and you are able to find some winter jackets and a couple of we'll say 2 extra flashlights. And we'll say down in the cellar there is some preserved fruits.
You throwing those in your bag there, lumberjack, Jack?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you're in this house. There's nobody here. It does look like it's been a little ransacked, but it wasn't a huge town, so when the riots did happen, they weren't like a major city.
I'm looking for a pair of boots that like a pair of like thicker pants to throw on, since I'm probably in really holy jeans since it was summer.
Okay, let's see if you find you find some pants. They are not the perfect fit, but they will do. They're a little bit big. You have to kind of cinch them at the waist with the tie, but
extra layers always
be much warmer.
We going in order? Like
Not now. Now it's whatever y'all are just discussing. It's like a movie scene, basically. So from here, you could head to Walmart, or you could do something else. It's whatever you guys want to do.
Can we see if we can find some like car keys in this place? Maybe?
Check the garage.
Yeah.
Grab
Okay.
a garage?
No.
It does.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, y'all are making the story. So. There is a garage, but there's no car.
Figured.
Yeah.
Any yard tools, axes, kitchen weapons.
Conflict. You did not get a 6, so the conflict ends, and that is where we're going to end our scene.
Oh, so we're done with the house. Okay.
Well, now what we are going to do is called truths. The truth round, we go by the number of candles we have lit, and we just kind of go around, and everyone does a 1-sentence truth statement. So we are now in this house in the garage. These statements will become true. So if you say a monster attacks us or they attack us, then that'll become canon. If you say I found some gardening tools, you would have to specify a tool, but you could say I found an axe, or you could say, we successfully made it to Walmart. Okay, so this is kind of the transition. So if you're looking at a horror movie, this is getting from point A to point B.
This is our cut scene.
Right. We're our montage when we're switching scenes. And I always go first. And the last one is, I know it's kind of corny, but the last one, the 3 of you say in unison, and we are alive. Because that is the truth that's always true until you die. So I start with truth number 1, and it's these things are true. The world is dark. Clarence?
I find kerosene rags and some broken shovel handles.
Okay. Katie? Cat?
I find a butcher knife.
Okay. Brian or Todrick?
I ate a jar of pickles without telling them.
Ugh.
I'd actually be upset.
Yeah.
Oh,
This,
gross.
you hear the wind whirl and the storm outside is picking up intensity. You see some flurries happening out there, and you know that this is probably damn you, big flurries. No. And this is probably a bad storm working up here. Clarence?
I start to head towards Walmart.
Cat? And these truths don't just have to be about your character. It can be about anything.
Yeah. Hide the butcher knife. And hide the butcher knife. I look to see if there's any liquor in the cabinets.
Well, this is just stating truth, so you can just say, I found a bottle of vodka. Or
No, I was going to say looking in the cabinets, but there's
She
no
found
liquor
a
there.
bottle of Rumplemans.
No, there's unfortunately no liquor in this house.
You find beer, but it's all non-alcoholic. Dun, dun, dun.
It's all Bud Light, and I'm not that desperate yet.
Todrick?
I glance out the window and I think I see someone outside.
Oh, fuck.
Okay. And now you all say, and we are alive.
And we are alive.
All right, Kat, you're starting it off.
Definitely cheesy.
Kat, you're starting us off. You just searched this liquor cabinet. It's empty. You see Clarence starting to head out the garage door. He said he's making his way to Walmart, and Todrick is at the window, and he just says, "What is that?"
What is what? Like, I just stop dead in the garage, turn and look at him and go, what is what?
I think somebody's outside.
Out back?
Yeah.
Clarence? Don't think you want to. Oh, never mind. You're already walking out.
No, I hear this and I walk back in. I shut the door quietly as I can, and I take the broken shovel handles and start wrapping the cloth around the top of them. And I get the little jug of kerosene out ready to pour it on to make torches.
Okay. So you're preparing torches.
I guess Kat's gonna walk up to Tubbo and look, just kind of peek around the window. Definitely not gonna stand next to his ass because he's a walking target.
Is Todrick wearing his Whitney's uniform?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Walking target. So Kat's just gonna walk up and just kind of lean and look out the window to see if she catches a look at whatever the fuck he's seeing out there.
And I'm just casually drinking my pickle juice and going, see, over there by that bush.
Oh, don't breathe on me. Oh, God.
Getting real close with the brine breath.
Oh.
What do you guys see?
A shadowy
I'm
humanoid
trying to
form.
follow his fingers without getting too close, so I'm not seeing too much at the moment.
What do you see there, Todrick?
It looks like a person. It's kind of shadowy out there since it's dark.
Yeah, you think?
So a silhouette of a person.
Yes, and I spill pickle juice down Cat's back.
No!
And it's
Damn it, Tomo!
warm pickle juice because there's no power.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Cat's getting all pissed off, not looking at the window anymore, and going to look for more clothes.
Oh, sorry, that's gonna stain. I'm terribly sorry.
Cat literally has completely forgot about the window and is just pissed the fuck off. Because she is getting more and more sober by the minute, and it is not turning pretty.
Then we start hearing something on the other side of the house as it starts hitting the side of the house.
Oh, shit.
Clarence, I don't think that was a guy.
You're at the garage door. You just hear.
I mean, who knocks on a fucking garage door?
Shh.
Oh, sorry. I'm still standing at the window in plain sight, just oblivious.
I will retreat in the house with Cat.
All right.
And please shut the garage door behind you.
Click.
Toddlers are in the garage. It just locked you out.
Well, I should have been inside where the
No, he was in the house.
Yeah. I was in the house.
Patrick was in the house. I was walking out of the house. He was already walking out of the garage whenever we had the conversation.
Yeah. So.
All right.
I'm gonna glance around the kitchen and see if there's anything with which to defend myself and find a spatula.
Because I already took the butcher knife.
You find your spatula, and it's a nice one. This is chef grade material here.
Fucking high grade silicone on the end.
Yes. You have to push aside the butcher knife to do it, but
I do some some flexing, like my burger skills, like I got. And then I'm gonna realize that they're not there and go, "Hey, where'd you go?"
All you're gonna hear, all you hear is just Cat from the other room going, "Shut up, Tubbo." I'm like digging through like the laundry basket looking for just a clean shirt.
okay, you're looking for a shirt. Okay, that there was no successes for that conflict. So if you have a virtue or a vice on top, you can try to re-roll this. You have 1-1.
All
so
right.
I don't know if you want to waste it or not, but
No, I'm just gonna smell like pickle juice.
all right.
I'm way too self-conscious about the knocking. Like I'm not seeing anything.
Okay, so scene ends. Todrick has found his spatula in the kitchen and he's wheeling it around like a pro. You are searching through Laundry Cat, but you have not successfully found anything. And Clarence, you have your torches and you were just kind of chilling. So starting with me, these things are true. The world is dark. Clarence. You got that knocking going on?
The knocking goes away and it gets eerily quiet.
Cat? You could say, I find a whole set of clothes. Or you could say something else. You could even say, we leave the house and go to Walmart without any issues. You know what I mean? Or, you know, you can't say we leave the house and find the light. That's a little much. But
Yeah, no.
you can change the scenery and such. I mean, technically, I guess you could.
I finally find a crappy flannel shirt to change into. And
it matches clearance. It matches clearance.
Yeah,
completely.
Unfortunately. I figured might as well be that corny ass.
Todrick?
We watch the figure move away after he stops knocking, and we make it halfway to Walmart where we find a roadblock.
All right. The roadblock is a tree in the middle of the road, but Clarence is able to look at this, and he knows that this tree did not just fall down with his lumberjack skills.
We bypass the roadblock going around the side and head through the only other subdivision in town, but it's the alternate route to Walmart. And we get about 3/4 the way there.
Okay. Pat?
It's up to you. Don't let us down.
3/4. Okay, fine. You want horror? All right. We're 3/4. Yeah. Remember, he doesn't like scary movies.
Good thing it's not a movie.
Yeah. You haven't watched many of them, though. So 3/4 of the way there, of course, we start hearing sounds of things around us, things walking behind us, and the sound of something being dragged heading in our direction.
All right. So you are 3/4 of the way to Walmart after bypassing this tree that was felled by unnatural means. The blizzard outside is getting worse. It's dark. You have your flashlights, but in these conditions, the light that they give off is even worse than normal. You start hearing these noises, and you shine your light around in kind of a circular pattern, and you're able to catch a glimpse of the Walmart sign, but you're not quite there yet. And you hear something dragging through the snow, coming in your direction. Todrick.
We glance at each other and run flat out towards the Walmart sign. But in our haste, we get separated from each other and disoriented in the snow.
Let's just go for every single horror movie trope we can.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Token chick or
It's snowing harder, and it's harder to see each other.
Okay. So you are trying to make it to Walmart, but you soon realize that your friends aren't around you anymore.
We're lost in this one street town.
Although you do see every now and then with your flashlight a glimpse of the Walmart sign ahead of you.
so basically blizzard whiteout conditions.
Yes.
Yes.
So at this point, every man for themselves, find the sign, keep on trucking. If you don't make it, tough shit.
All right. So everybody's going to head for Walmart. Okay. And you all succeed. You, Todrick, you come stumbling through. The snow's a little bit deeper here because the Walmart is kind of situated. The parking lot's kind of a hill, and the Walmart's kind of raised up a little bit, so it has these sections in it that gather water and snow a lot worse than others. And you stumble through the snow because it's holding you back a little bit, but you whip out your spatula and you're able to dig yourself way through.
One scoop at a time.
Hey, I can flip 2 burgers at a time with this spatch. You don't know.
Oh wow, you are the B-rated horror movie fat kid.
I'm gonna be general manager one day.
Yep. I say next thing we know, eventually he's gonna be doing the truffle shuffle.
Yeah, no ambition, this kid.
Clarence, the part of the parking lot you come to is actually got some abandoned vehicles in it. So you use those to clear the snow pretty easily and get your bearings, and you're able to make it to the front doors where you see Todrick stumbling up through the snow, brandishing the spatula. Kat, you get disoriented totally, and you kind of start wandering up, and you make it to the employee entrance.
That works.
It's like she works there.
Or used to. So what do you do?
Todrick, let's get in here and head to Sporting's Goods. See if we can get. They'll probably have some stuff left. We can get some batteries for the radio, and we may be able to find some stuff to help us.
Get some Oreos too.
Yeah, after we get better light and everything.
Yeah, sure.
And you can bring me some fucking pickles.
Cat, you're at this.
Some pickle juice.
You're at this employee only door, and you can see that it's off its hinges, like it's been ripped apart.
Oh fuck!
And inside is dark, very dark.
All right, so I'm gonna put my back up against the door and shine the light into the employee hallway that's at every single freaking Walmart for the employee entrance, because the entrance is right there next to the auto center.
You see a bunch of debris. There's some snow that has made its way in here, like the posters and such that were on the wall, and little things have been torn apart and are littering the floor.
Oh, great!
But
so all the fucking inspirational posters are gone.
Yes.
Thank God. At least somebody was smart enough to redecorate.
You did work there.
Pretty much.
Call loss prevention if you see.
So I'm guessing lockers are knocked over.
Yeah. It basically, you know that there was rioting at one point, although your town wasn't hit as hard, but Walmart, it's Walmart.
It's Walmart. We should have gone to Kroger's.
If people are going to riot, they're going to Walmart.
We should have hit the Piggly Wiggly or the Winn-Dixie.
Hindsight's 2020.
Do they have those in Pennsylvania?
I have no clue.
She's wrong. She doesn't know which store.
Yeah, Albert's.
Albert's.
All right, so I'm gonna go through the room. About to say she's gonna go straight to her locker. Notice that her locker, even though everything was tipped over, the lock is still on it.
Okay, and you're going to open it?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna open that bitch because I know what's
okay. All right. So you are all successful. Todrick and Clarence are able to break into the front of the Walmart without damaging the door too much. And
pick the lock with my spatula.
All I can imagine now is SpongeBob SquarePants. So I'm sorry.
Oh God, I quit. Fuck, I hate that show.
You pick the lock and I walk around. They broke the door. Come on.
Yeah, it's just open.
The glass is gone.
Yeah, it's the automatic door, so like all you have to do is pull them apart. But I'm like,
and Tom is so proud when he gets them open.
Oh, they were open. He just opened them for me, and then I was like, oh shit.
You are able to open your locker. There is nothing disturbed. So what is inside?
I'm going to grab my lovely little bottle of tequila, and I'm going to pet him and go, "Hello, my best friend Jose."
I was hoping it was going to be all the little airplane bottles, just tons of them.
Yeah, like the whole bag of them full of Jose Cuervo,
Yeah.
And I'm gonna pull my Starbucks cup out of my bag, open her up, and just start pouring them all in.
All right, you are pouring it in. There's nothing else in your locker?
It was just it was my liquor stash in case.
It was just booze.
Yeah, those were my little bottles that I drank during work.
She's been stealing them from in front of the registers like for years.
That's right. They can sell liquor in there.
Yeah, it's Pennsylvania.
You're sitting here pouring. It is dead quiet. All that you hear is the wind whistling outside. And then out the corner of your ear, above but behind you, you hear
the
It
lid.
sounds like
Turn the lid on my cup.
it sounds like it might be in the ductwork and it's heading your way.
I just screw the lid on
Getting
my cup.
closer. Getting closer.
Screw the lid on my cup. And start backing out towards, I guess, into the Walmart from the employee entrance into the auto center.
All right.
I've
Boys,
just got my bag, I've got my cup, and I'm just like,
boys, you're in Walmart. You go to the sports section. What do you do?
I'm going to use my resource or my virtue. That's how you use it, right?
No, you use it to re-roll dice. So right now you're just saying what you're trying to do. If it's something that's
going to
kind of if it's like if you say like I find the Holy Grail of supplies, and we're gonna roll to see if you do. Or if you say we find a monster, then we'll roll to see if you do.
We're heading north sporting good. I'm looking for weapons, camping gear, and camping food like backpacks. Just basically, we got to survive shit. Looking for a gun, looking for sleeping bags. I'm looking for a backpack. I'm looking for, all the
MREs that they probably have.
Yeah, or backpacks. Just add water.
Yeah. Todrick, are you going with Clarence, or are you going to a different section?
He's getting my pickles, goddammit.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get Oreos and pickles.
Super Walmart.
Yeah.
Okay, so
because I don't know jack shit about camping supplies, so he's just like, yeah.
So Kat is backing out of the employee area because she hears something.
Yep, bottle. I say cup in hand, straw ready in mouth. Bag.
Todrick's looking for Oreos and pickles, and Clarence is looking for stuff in sporting goods. Not too shabby. Okay. I am going to say that Todrick, you were able to find pickles. They're of course hot. Well, they're not hot, but they're not. They're cool because it's cool and it's cold.
Yeah, I mean, as long as the seal's not broken, they're fine. They're shelf stable.
Right, they're fine. You do find Oreos, but the only Oreos they have are the vanilla ones.
Oh, I was going to say the pina colada ones.
Oh, okay. Well, whatever you want to say.
It could be worse. It could be the candy corn ones.
The pumpkin spice Oreos.
Oh, God.
Oh, God, anything with that. But the pina coladas
are
horrifying. I'll take those.
I'd rather light those on fire and use them for kindling.
Yeah.
Clarence, you do find, I'm going to say 2 useful items in sporting goods. So what do you find?
I'm gonna say
it's been pretty picked over, but you do find like tucked underneath the cash register for the sporting goods. There's some stuff set aside.
Tucked underneath the cash register? It's gonna be a gun.
Well, okay. You find a gun. What's your other item?
Kerosene burner, or what else?
You can find one thing. A lantern, a stove.
So you find a gun and what?
Sleeping bag, whatever you want.
A backpack.
Okay. So you find a backpack and a gun, fully loaded, but there's no other ammo. So whatever type of gun you've got a full load, but that's all the shots you got.
That ammo case was smashed like right off the bat.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you figure that out because you know guns and I don't.
17, so I have 18 rounds.
Write that down.
Kat, you're able to get out of the employee area before anything jumps on you. Where do you want to head? Clarence was talking about sporting goods.
Okay. Well, the employee entrance.
Todrick mumbled something about Oreos.
Yeah, because the employee entrance is always there by the auto center.
Exactly.
The auto center, the back area, like they're all.
Yeah. You could head to alcohol and see if there is any, or you could search for the boys, but you don't even know if they're there because
I know.
Separated.
So I'm gonna take a trash can and put it in front of the door.
Okay.
I'm back. So now I'm walking down the hallway into the auto center, and what I'm looking for is if there's a car in the bay.
Yeah. Okay.
car where they jack up the car and all that. If there's a car that they were almost done with.
Okay, there is not a car in the bay.
Good. All right.
But so that ends.
Oh shit! That means they're all a bunch of ones. Damn it.
Oh, you just didn't get the 6.
Yep.
All right.
But
So-
she could use one of her things to negate that. Is that how that works?
Okay, the virtue and the vice you can use to re-roll a 1. You did get 1, so you could re-roll it and try to get a 6, but it's very unlikely. That's why.
Yeah.
Nice.
If she got like a ton of 1s, I would have totally said, yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. No biggie. No biggie.
Okay, so you're at Walmart. Cat heard skittering in the ceiling in the employee area, but she made it out safely to automotive, although there was no cars in the bay. Clarence was able to secure a gun in a backpack, and Todrick is happy with his Oreos and a couple things of pickles.
I wouldn't say happy about the PJ Oreos, but I mean, he's not complaining.
Exactly. All right, so let's see, this one. Okay, these things are true. The world is dark. And we're gonna start with Cat this round.
Oh shit! Damn it!
We don't have to paper. I wouldn't do that.
Okay, no cars in the bay. Cat goes. About to say.
You can say Cat finds the boys. You can say whatever you want.
Cat goes into dang that, I'm trying to
Sporting goods.
thank you, sporting goods, because I'm trying to remember the area that's always in front of the auto center. It is usually the car radios and sporting goods. To see if either of the other two made it in.
Now it's dark. We got our flashlights going, so
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't.
So you'll
That doesn't. The cat knows that it's y'all.
you'll see a flashlight.
Yeah, but of course,
So
again,
so
no horror, no, don't know that it's them.
so your truth is Cat makes it to automotives and sees a flashlight.
Yes.
Todrick, what is your truth?
While Kat is walking towards sporting goods and passing the racks full of car stereos, one of them turns on and starts playing Hall & Oates.
Really? Oh, we're going for that trope. All right.
You're making my dreams come true.
Uh-huh. All right.
But there's no power to the store, so it's weird.
So Cat ends up screaming like a little bitch.
Well, it's not Cat's turn, it's mine. I'm trying to think of what.
Clarence hears this and sees the other flashlight and the music playing, takes off running, and miraculously in the riots, no one touched a battery stand. He runs straight the fuck into and knocks it over.
Okay. So your
And
truth
battery.
is you run into some batteries. Todrick.
Duracell stand, not
Yeah.
like a car battery stand.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah, one of the cardboard.
Cardboard shippers.
Yeah.
Todrick, you're heading back towards sporting goods, and you swear out of the corner of your eye you see a shadowy figure like you did outdoors, but then it's gone.
I'm gonna eat an Oreo.
Cat.
Oh, Cat is screamed like a little bitch. The flashlight's flying everywhere. Just making a fucking ruckus. You know, typical
So what's your truth?
horror cliche.
So your truth is Cat is freaking out.
Yeah.
Okay. And we are alive.
There you go.
Dun,
Yeah, we
dun.
said it the first time. We're not saying it again.
Yeah, just
Sorry.
skip over that.
Yeah, we did it once. We're done.
That is so cheeseball.
I know. I'm sorry. Okay, so Clarence, you're face down in a battery display. You hear screaming running around. And Todrick, you're walking back munching on pickles.
No,
And
the Oreo.
munching on Oreos. And you swear out the corner of your eye, you see a shadowy figure, but then it's gone. So, Todrick, what do you do?
Clarence, is that you?
Motherfucking, I'm over here.
Ah, fuck. And I drop the pickles and run towards Clarence and go, I think I saw one of them.
I get up, pull out the kerosene, the torches I had ready, douse the tip of it. Since I'm a smoker and I've got a lighter on me already, I light the torch and I hold it up. Try to get as much light as I can.
All right.
It was back over there next to the last 2 broken jars of pickles. I'm sorry.
When you hold it up, you see Todrick covered in pickle juice, and you see Kat screaming her head off, running towards you.
There's pickle juice all over my Oreos. This is getting worse.
Pina colada pickle Oreos.
Still eating them, but
Yep. Kat comes running up. She's just like, the fucking old creepy people music in the automotive center. Something's in there. Just fucking out. I'm out.
Something's in here too.
Fuck.
I was over
Oh,
there.
oh, why do you smell worse than usual?
Hold up the bag of Oreos. Huh?
Oh God, you reek. I mean, like worse than normal. What the hell happened?
Well, at least I'm not sweating booze.
There's some batteries here. I'll cover you all. I found a gun. It's loaded. Put the new batteries in the radio, and let's head to where it said the light was.
Okay, so I'll set down the Oreos and grab a handful of packages of batteries.
And y'all are gonna load them into the backpack?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody's sitting here going, what size batteries do you? So we're all like undoing our flashlights, looking at what size they take, grabbing that and putting it in there.
Here, redo my flashlight too, please, Kat.
Fuck both of you. God.
While y'all are doing this, Harlan Oates is just blaring down
Yeah.
the hall.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it stops.
We're out.
Time to go.
Out. Told you we should have been out earlier. No. God damn, you still stink.
You hadn't showered in 7 days either. You smell like ass, too.
No,
Shut
he
up.
just smells worse than usual.
Well, I hadn't been laying next to him, so I don't know.
Oh, like, and Kat's just walking towards the auto bay.
So I'm walking like this, trying to be quiet with a gun.
I've got the spatula in one hand, Oreo bag under my arm.
So y'all are walking
Dripping
to
pickle juice everywhere.
No, you're
Yeah.
covered in brine. We're about to go outside in a blizzard. This is going to be great.
So y'all are walking
The
towards
salt will
Auto
melt
center?
the snow ahead of me.
Yeah, the open auto bays.
Okay.
No, we
As
ran-
you
Y'all ran
As
towards
you-
me.
Okay, go ahead, Sarah. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. As you get towards the auto bays, you're passing that section with the stereos, and you kind of give them a glance, and nothing happens.
Just kind of like walking past them like this, where you're like,
Yeah. And then as soon as you get all the way past it, all of them start blaring, and it
Oh,
is
here
playing
she
that.
comes.
Yeah, yeah.
Willie
There you
Nelson.
go.
Ugh.
Yeah.
She's a
Question.
man eater.
Do they have an oil reservoir here?
I don't know.
If they've got an auto shop, there should be.
Yeah, there will be. It'll be a big rolling one with the.
In fact, they should have multiples because Walmart's will have the fast food chains, which have their oil disposals.
Yeah,
But in the auto center, it should be a rolling blue tub that's about 4 feet tall. It'll have a looks like a funnel, big metal funnel on the top of it with a lever that opens and closes the valve at the top.
Todrick, kick that over. I'm going to set it on fire so nothing follows us out.
All right, I'll.
Want to open it first? Have neither one of you ever worked in an auto center before?
No, I work outside for a living.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Cat walks up, like, grabs the blue
Look
roller.
down at my pickle-stained Wendy's uniform and back at her.
Fine. She opens up the lever, rolls it over to Clarence and goes, there.
Everyone out. Now, not before where the snow drifted in, but before that, I just spill it and I hold my torch down. So,
Into all the used auto oil.
Yep.
Okay.
It's kind of like.
And I won't even roll conflict for that. It's gonna light.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all old used motor.
Yeah, I mean it's gonna light. But
Yeah.
It lights, and you hear a screeching, and then running away from you guys.
And we're out.
Time to go.
Okay.
Smoke break, please.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
like my lights.
Yes. Pretty cool.
I can't really see my hanging knives. Let me see if I can fix that. Sort of.
Cool. I haven't decorated yet. I can't decorate inside because of the kids, but I usually decorate outside.
Yeah, I've got some candles in there and a little Halloween tree that you see flickering.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's little LED candles that have timers
Yeah.
that you just flip on.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I want to get some more stuff, but I'm like, calm down, stop spinning.
Yeah. Try to build as you go or something.
Yep.
Here, a little there.
Now Bear has his Starbucks cup.
Oh, you already started.
I already.
My bad.
He's like, bye.
Just
Clarence,
disconnects.
out.
Peace.
Bye, Felicia.
All right. So you're out in the snow.
Are we doing truce or are we still going?
We're still going.
Y'all are still going, yeah.
All right, so we are running through the snow.
There were some cars over here. Let's see if we can get one of them started.
With what keys?
We can open it. I don't care.
I can open it, and I'll try to jimmy the door open with my spatula.
Okay.
Grabs the door handle, flicks it, and it opens.
See?
Can we put him in the trunk?
It'll be safer in there.
All right. Cat gets in the driver's seat and is like pulling down, looking for the keys to see if maybe this person was stupid enough. One of the employees was stupid enough to leave a spare key, like hidden underneath the sun visor or something.
Let's see. All right. So you pass. So what does Cat finds the keys?
Keys are going to be in the most troped bullshit from any horror movie. And she just pulls down the sun visor and they just go bloop.
And it's a Chevy Volt that we're in.
Oh! All right. So she actually just looks at it and goes, seriously?
You found them. You're driving.
Oh, fuck.
The drunk
Grabs her Starbucks cup.
Yep. Gonna jump into the back seat.
Yeah, takes a big swig and puts it in the cup holder, and she's like, "Get in, bitches!"
Now, mind you, since it's snowing, the torch is out. We're back to flashlights again.
Yeah, you douse the torch in the snow, I'm sure.
Yeah, well, we can turn on the headlights at least. So.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Doors are shut. Everybody's in. We're gonna see if this thing can get the fuck out of the snow. Since we're in a goddamn Chevy Volt.
All right.
I really doubt this one's going to do really well in the snow. But hey, you know, movie trope.
I was just trying to think, what's the most likely car to be at the shop?
Nope. The Chevy Volt did not make it out of the snow. So you're revving it, going back and forward, And
all right, so we're gonna start rocking with the car to see if we can get some momentum.
All right, but that ends the scene. So Todrick, what is your truth? Do you get this car going? What's your truth?
Yeah, Todrick gets out and helps push the car out of the snowbank and gets it started.
With your spatula?
Yeah, digs it out a little bit and gives it a push so it at least can start moving.
All right.
And then gets back in, which he's a chunky boy, so maybe sitting in the back will give the back wheels some traction, at least.
Clarence?
And as the car pulls out of the parking lot, the lights pass a group of these dark figures that scatter once the headlights touch them. And there's about a group you see around 10 to 15, possibly more of these they're hominoid, but they don't look right.
They're hominoids. They stand on two legs.
Kind of disheveled, longer arms than normal.
It's Bigfoot. No.
Sasquatch!
No,
I know.
they're really thin, but it's kind of like it's
Oh God, they're all Slender Man.
not Slender Man, but
Like extra skin hanging or something.
yeah.
In other words, they look like wraiths.
There's some
Exactly.
sloughing going on.
Yeah. Cat, you're driving this car. The headlights got on these things, and what you doing?
And Cat floors the gas and tries to get as much traction and as much speed as possible. She is pulling this car with these idiots as far as she can get it. She is literally pedal to the metal, getting the car as far away from town as possible.
The Chevy Volta a battery car, right?
No, they're like a Fiesta, only shittier.
Carolyn had one.
Oh, that piece of shit.
Yeah, the little red one that we constantly had to jump off. Yeah, that piece of shit.
Yeah, a very small hatchback, basically.
Yeah.
It takes some swerving and some avoiding obstacles, but you finally make it to the outskirts of town, and you see the signs saying leaving Morris City. And you are all alive. So
we are
Clarence?
leaving civilization.
Yes. So if you want to build up to your moment, you can. Let me double check something real quick. I think you want to wait till conflict happens.
Okay.
Let me double check.
Right now, we're just pulling out of town.
Yeah, I was just asking.
Yes. You're at the edge of town. There are woods beyond it.
Okay.
Because the next town's like an hour away.
So is this the truth, or are we talking?
That's your setup. So you're starting things off. So you see in the headlights covered in snow, you see the signs saying that you're exiting town limits.
Let's get the fuck out of here. How much gas do we have?
Half a tank.
Go as far as we can go.
Great. We might make it to Smithville, but ain't no way we're making it to the damn border.
My house is halfway between here and Smithville.
Ugh.
I have lots of whiskey in there. Don't wreck us and kill us.
Make no promises.
And then a hand comes from the back seat holding the pina colada pickle Oreos.
And just rolling, because it's a fucking vault, which means there are no automatic windows. Unfortunately, those fuckers still have the roll down windows.
That's why they're the shittiest rental car you can get.
The only reason I know this is because my baby sister had one. Yeah, true. My baby sister had one.
The smell distracts you.
Does not care. Rolling down the window, head hanging out in the snow, just.
Yeah, the smell distracts you, and you start rolling down the window, and when you look up, you're able to see in your headlights that there is a girl in front of you, like waving her hands, and it causes okay.
Stopping. There is no stopping. You put the alcoholic in charge.
Okay. So you're gonna murder this girl by running her over.
You put the alcoholic behind the wheel. Here we go.
Okay, let's see what happens. Yeah, you murder her.
Okay, with that happening, I've got a question about Brinks, Sarah.
Yes.
Like, how do those come into play?
once you use your virtues and you have your moment, then you can use your brink. And the brink is you can re-roll the whole set of dice.
Oh, okay.
Is what your brink does. If you're successful, you get to keep it where you can reuse it. But if you fail, then you lose it and you lose the hope dice you gained on your moment.
I see.
Yeah.
All right, never mind that.
But so yeah, this girl, you smash the head first. She comes flying into the windshield over the top of the car, and Todrick's able to see her fall to the ground in like a horrible thing through the brake lights.
Well, that sucked. You think she's okay?
I think she'll be fine. There's nothing wrong with her. I just hope our car isn't fucked now.
Yeah, the
Once
windshield.
again, you put the alcoholic behind the wheel.
The
Her head is hanging out the window.
Just because you're an alcoholic doesn't mean you're a murderer.
No, but once again,
Driving impaired.
exactly.
It was the Oreo's fault.
Yeah, she slams on the brakes like 60 meters down the road after she hit it, and like, what was that?
Like, what the fuck happened to the windshield?
Just drive.
It was a deer. Just a deer.
And Todrick runs back and forth in the backseat holding the spatula.
When the fuck did we hit a deer?
Let's trade seats.
She grabs her Starbucks cup and just.
As she continues driving.
Yep.
Clarence, you smell.
Looking through the cracks, like.
That is not coffee in that cup.
God, this car must stink so bad.
Oh yeah. Oh my god, this car is wretched.
It smells like tequila, pickles, unwashed bodies.
Okay, so what happened?
Yeah, because apparently somebody pissed themselves in the back seat.
What happens next? From the sides of the road, we start to see more of those weird wraith-like creatures, like descending on the body of the girl behind us. Like we can see it in the red glow of the lights. And Todrick just says, "Guys, go now, go now."
Already going, God!
And I'm like hitting her with the spatula. Go.
Let's pick us over a fucking deer. And she just literally slams it and just.
Problem is that she hit somebody in a Volt.
Yeah, that whole passenger side is fucked.
Yeah, the car is crumpled basically.
As we go, we start noticing that the temp gauge on the car starts ticking up, even though it's so cold outside.
Yeah, and there's just steam starting to billow from the engine because the radiator's been smashed in.
Oh yeah, she's still pedal to the metal, just giving no shits.
All right. So let's see if your car blows up before you get to Clarence's house.
Are we all gonna die here?
Clarence, you see the turnoff to your road right when the engine just and the car's stopped. I don't know much about cars with just the radiator shot, but the lights still work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it would just be like
It's basically the car is completely overheated. There's nothing else.
yeah, it just shuts down and you just slowly roll until
Okay.
But the battery will still work.
yeah.
Okay, so
Turn down this road.
She's like trying to manhandle the steering wheel and just gliding what's left of our momentum down the road.
yeah, you basically make it to the head of the road and end up in like a snowbank.
But the lights are pointed down the road, correct though?
Are they?
Yeah.
One light is.
Yeah. One light is, the other light, there's no light there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna reach over and kick on the high beams.
A little bit of hair, a little bit of scalp.
Yeah. You see some long blonde hair, and you're like, whoa, what kind of fucking deal is that?
Mule deer.
Mule deer. All right. So we're just sitting here and it's like, what the fuck now?
Pop the trunk. My house is about a quarter mile down.
It's a hatchback.
There, you can literally tell fat ass to reach behind the goddamn back seat.
Grab the fucking tire iron. Come on.
All right, grab the tire iron.
Kat grabs her lovely cup and goes, "Here we go to hell."
I finished the Oreos, so I've got tire iron in one hand, spatula in the other.
Okay, so looking at moments, you can do them anytime. It's not needed for conflict. So if you want to wait till you get to your house, Clarence, have your moment, you can. But just let me know when you want to do it.
When we get to the house.
Okay, so you have a tire iron, and you're heading to Clarence's house.
We're
How
just.
far off the road is this, Clarence?
He said a half mile.
It's a quarter mile.
Oh, quarter mile.
Basically, you go up the road 500 feet. Then you have my driveway, which is, potholey, windy as fuck, and you just go deeper and deeper into thicker woods.
Oh yeah, because this is so smart.
Let's hide behind the chainsaws.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you were thinking the same thing I was.
Yep.
Why do we get into the running car?
Now there's a cemetery up on the hill. Let's go there.
You all stay here. I'm going to go look.
Mm-hmm. Let's just pull out every single freaking B-rated movie trope we can get. Let's go.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so as a group, you're heading down to Clarence's house. What happens?
I'm about to say, Kat unfortunately stumbles in one of the goddamn potholes in his driveway.
Yeah, I don't take care.
Okay. Let's see if you get hurt. Nope, you manage. You almost sprain your ankle. You don't do it though. You kind of just twinge it. So it's.
But typical alcoholic, not a drop spilled.
Exactly.
Yeah, managed to set it down on a really thin fence post all the way down, just magically.
Typical great big gothic boots, Yeah,
new rock boots.
Yeah. You know the ones I'm talking about.
Yep.
Oh, you got your shirt dirty. God, look.
Get off! Go!
Clarence, as all this is happening, you hear kind of a weird whistling or something, and you would normally say, "Oh, that's the wind through the trees," but when you're shining your light around, you notice no branches are moving, so there is no wind.
We need to hurry.
What a fucking said.
And I just take off. If they keep up, great. If not,
Tom drink.
God, why do we have to run? And he's gonna hold on to his britches and try to.
Are you doing the waddle run?
Yeah, exactly. In deep snow too. So terrible. He's falling behind for sure.
Get caught on shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Okay, Kat, Clarence, and Podrick start running. Let's see what happens. Okay, so you all successfully make it to the cabin. Clarence, what did they see?
Well, since we made it, I will find hope when I get away from civilization and into the woods, which my cabin is in the woods.
All right, so you are going to use your moment. Okay. So we are going to, let me find your card. I'm sorry. Should have had this laid out a little better, but okay. So we have your moment. Let's see if you get it. You just need 1 second. And you got it. Okay. So that means you now have your hope dice. And you can tell me about your moment. And tell me about you finding hope in the wilderness.
Well, I know the area. I know everything else around me. I know that,
I am waiting so bad to hear a fucking fire alarm go off.
You shouldn't produce that much smoke, right?
I know there's food here. I know, I've got some ammunition. I've got a shotgun. I've got lanterns. I've got camping gear. I've got my axes. I got my chainsaw. I feel better. And there's warm clothes here because, even the jacket I found was cold. So we're doing better. It's going to be all right. We can stay here for a while. We're safe. And my doors have locks.
What are you, like a doomsday prepper? What the fuck?
Who the fuck is this? Oh.
Well, no, I'm 40 years old. I'm your atypical 40-year-old logger who's got a cabin in the middle of nowhere. I've got lanterns.
In other words, Bear whenever he's 40 if he wasn't married.
Yep.
Once again.
We go through the door.
Todd
You
hates this.
turn the corner and your light hits the stuffed bear.
Ugh.
Oh, Jesus.
What the hell, man?
Oh. He was getting my trash a couple years ago.
So you stuck it in your living room?
Yeah. I still got some of the meat if you want.
You just have bears here, and this is where you brought us. A place that was already dangerous.
Would you rather be outside with those weird things?
I'd rather not be outside, but I'd rather not be out here.
And I'd rather the sun be shining. So take what you can get.
There's nothing out here.
Well, at least you won't starve to death. I know you're not too worried about it. You can go for a while.
I'm getting pretty hungry. Those Oreos ain't sitting too good.
Yeah, I'm actually going to do a conflict roll to see if you get sick from me.
I mean, there's soggy pickle-soaked pina colada Oreos. Like, it's
Oh, God. Just thinking about it makes my stomach turn over.
yeah.
Okay, you do not get sick, so I don't know if you want to. You have narrative control there, so do you want to say?
Yeah,
that
as I'm starting to feel a little bit of bloat, I let out an obnoxiously loud burp.
Oh, dude!
And it's one of those like hot, stinky ones. Like,
Enough!
it's gonna linger for a while. Oh, well, I feel better.
Come on in, cat.
The
Hey,
rest of us don't.
closet, back bedroom, chest of drawers got some clothes. If you want to like take those, you're more than welcome to.
Why do you have women's clothes here? What do you do in this cabin?
Here's the ball gag. You may want to wear it.
Give him to
And
the
that
kids.
cat is going to that back room, shutting the door, and locking it.
There's no ball gag.
There's just nothing but rubber suits back there.
You actually find that your cabin is completely intact. Nothing has been looted. Nothing has been destroyed.
Because nobody expected anyone to live this far out.
Yeah, it's as you left it 10 days ago, except for some of your food is spoiled and your refrigerator hasn't been working for 10 days. But.
Don't open the refrigerator.
Sorry.
There's some milk in here.
All you hear coming from the back bedroom is, tell me you at least have gas heat and a gas furnace.
Well, let's do a D4 if it's. Oh, no, it's three numbers.
That's probably like a wood burning stove.
Hi.
I got a wood burning stove.
Do you have a gas?
No.
You had an electric water heater and electric furnace?
No, it's propane. It's not gas.
Above the mantle is just a world champion polar bear club membership.
Oh God, don't give him ideas. That's something he would actually do.
I just go bathe in the river out back. When it's frozen over, you got to poke a hole in it.
No, I've got propane and stuff, and I go get one of my camping lanterns and pump it up, light it. Got candles and stuff. I'm used to roughing it and going camping and stuff. So, I mean, we make it semi-decent. But the only problem is, y'all notice my doors aren't very, it's a cabin, but it's not built for security. It's just, I built this as cheaply as I could.
So it doesn't actually have locks. It just has like a little wooden tongle that goes.
Slide.
Yeah, it has like a little wooden tongle that goes into a bracket.
Exactly.
Oh boy.
Wow, this is turning into Evil Dead real fucking quickly.
I'm gonna go down to the basement now.
All right, so Kat is just gonna be like, where the hell's the bathroom?
Outside.
The door you're standing next to
Is the water heater on?
should be, unless the pilot light went out.
Fuck. All right, she's gonna see if there's any water pressure.
Okay, let's see if the pilot light went out. Yes, you go in to turn on the water, and there is no water, and you assume that there's something up with the water heater, and that is going to end it.
Yeah, because if it's been this cold for 10 days and that pilot light went out, your water heater is frozen, dude.
Oh yeah.
Dude, it was worth a shot. It's every single movie trope, you know.
That actually happened to a friend of mine at her parents' place in Colorado. Like, they were all out of town. They had a cousin watching the house. The cousin went out of town, and since they were leaving town, they didn't want to run the heat. Both water heaters in the house froze.
Oh shit!
Yeah, my grandpa's cabin, we had drained the water heaters before we first you had to turn off the gas.
Yep.
Then you drain the water heaters. Then you went to the bottom of the backside of the house, and there's a drain line for all of the water lines in the house. You turn off the main at the top, so none of your pipes are burst.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it was real fun when he came back, and it was a lot warmer when he came back than when he left.
Oh no!
Water damage everywhere.
Oh fuck!
Yeah, but that's
anyway. My grandpa's cabin was at 8,400 feet, so
cold.
Alrighty, so we are in the truth section. You just found out that the pilot light's out. There is no water. These things are true. The world is dark. Clarence?
Well, it's home. I do have some camping gear, and with things getting bad right before I went, I did fill up some water bottles. I mean, we can't bathe or anything. I got wet wipes, but I try to make everyone as comfortable as possible when I start cooking dinner.
Okay. Kat?
Shit. All right. I'm trying to think. All right.
Now remember, it doesn't have to be specifically you. It could be we. It could be
as everyone is just kind of pacing around, trying to figure out. Clarence, of course, is in his element. Todrick is being Todrick. Kat is now pacing because there is no water. There's no way to take a shower. She is stuck with these people. And outside, out of nowhere, the whistling is slowly getting louder and louder and louder. You got something in your house, Brian?
I was about to say, Brian.
Well, I've got reflections dancing around, and I just realized it's probably because of my knives moving that are hanging there. Because I was like, what the fuck is reflecting and moving around?
All of a sudden, like I was talking about this, you're looking around, I'm going,
Like, I don't know if you'd see that at all.
oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm just like, what the fuck? Anyway, sorry.
No, you're fine. Yeah. What's your truth? So, Clarence is cooking dinner and found some supplies. Kat has heard that the whistling is getting louder and louder.
Where is Kat in the house at this point?
She's just pacing the living room now.
Yeah, you are all kind of in the living room near the stove.
This is about 1,000 square foot house.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like a bedroom, a bathroom, a main room.
So there's a roll top desk in the living room, and one of the drawers starts to rattle.
And you are alive. Dun, dun, dun. All right, Todrick. The drawer starts to rattle.
I'm gonna look to Clarence questioningly, like, what do you got in there, Cat?
Bills.
That's more horrifying than I can imagine. I'm gonna wield the spatula.
Left it tiring on the couch.
Yep. Kat is going to pull the butcher knife out of the pocket that she had it hidden in.
All right.
And
you're going to open the drawer, or?
Uses the spatula.
I'm gonna use the spatula and just pop open the drawer.
Okay. And I will say we're 5 lights down, so we're kind of at the halfway point. So if you want to start sending for shoes and stuff, now's the time because it goes faster at this point. And you have a failure. So, Todrick, if you want to use whatever is your number 1, whether it's virtue or what you label number 1.
Number 1's my virtue. That's my wit.
So if you want to use your wit, you're more than welcome to.
Yeah, I'll use my wit. What am I using it to do? To pop open the drawer?
Yeah.
Boy, you sure know how to build a box.
Yep. And you can narrate. You pop open the drawer and. So as the drawer slides open, Todrick stumbles backwards and falls on his ass, and you just see the black long fingers of those wraith things as one of them starts to crawl out of this desk drawer.
It just,
yeah, like full-sized hands.
that's what I'm saying. Like one hand comes out and just like kind of wraps around the edge, the other hand comes out and wraps around the edge, and then slowly this thing starts to pull itself up.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Yeah. With that, Cat just screams, backs the fuck up, hits the fucking stuffed damn bear, sends that thing shaking.
It falls over.
Yeah, it falls the fuck over.
Taking her with it because it's got like this breath.
Yeah. We're going with full B-movie horror right now.
Okay, so Cat is going to fall with this bear. Let's see what happens.
Oh, God.
Okay, Cat, you did not have a success. Do you want to burn something to try to reroll? Or?
Do I have to burn my number 1?
It would have to be your number 1.
Fuck. No.
And once we burn that, it's just gone? Is that how that works?
Yeah, it's gone. It's like using your inspiration.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna burn it for that.
Okay, you sure? Because this is a dire consequence, pretty much. Because you have a
fine. I will burn my resourcefulness.
Okay. So let's see. Yep, and that makes you have a success. Yay! So you're falling with this knife in your hand and this bear. How does your resourcefulness keep you from injuring yourself?
Out of my resourcefulness, I stabbed the bear and pulled it under me, thinking that it's one of these things. So pretty much I have stabbed I've stabbed in the chest of a stuffed fucking bear and twisted it so I land on top.
Oh, Lord.
So it's just, you're full of sawdust now, right?
Oh yeah. This thing is just
Okay, so you're on the floor with this bear. Clarence, Todrick, what are y'all doing?
I turn and see that, I hear the
cacophony.
The cacophony, the freak out, the urine.
What does your apron say?
My apron?
Yeah, because you were cooking.
Over 40 and still horny. I see this thing. It's pushing itself out of the drawer, and it's way bigger than the drawer should be. And I open up the pistol and empty it
into this thing.
Every single shot.
All 18 rounds.
Okay.
My shotgun is across the room, leaning against the door, right next to the door, and it's an old double barrel, and it's got 5 rounds there.
Okay.
One of them.
You did not succeed. You had 1-1, so you can try to re-roll that, or you can just let it fly. It's not a horrible failure.
It's not a horrible failure?
No, you're not going to get injured,
but
you just blew all your ammo in the gun.
Yeah, you literally just blew your load.
I will use my luck.
Your luck. Okay. So you use your luck, and tell me how this happens. So you're missing at first, and then how did your luck get you there?
I still miss, but I blow off one of the legs of the table of the desk, and the desk falls forward on it and closes the drawer.
This is the Evil Dead. That's exactly what this is.
That's wonderful.
You said lucky.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I'll go grab my shotgun.
All right, Todrick, what's happening? This guy just shot a bunch of bullets.
My ears are ringing, and I
I'm wrestling with a bear.
Yeah, I'm stabbing a bear.
Yeah, Todrick's just gonna run towards the door, and not knowing how to unlock these stupid ancient doors, he's gonna run flat into it and fall on his ass.
Open door.
Yes. Boom.
All right, so 2 of you are on the ground. Clarence is freaking out, and the whistling gets louder.
I can't hear it because of the ringing in my ears.
Cat is like trying to get her knife out of the fucking bear.
Sawdust is flying everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be good with a nice little wood burning stove.
All right, so what happens, guys? The desk is shaking, but
the desk is. But say, and Kat's trying to get the knife out. She's like, "Somebody put something on the fucking cabinet."
Meanwhile, I'm shouting unreasonably loud, "Clarence, what do we do?"
And Clarence, you've seen these things before.
Yeah, you saw them on the road.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
I grabbed.
You got a good look at them, so you know.
It's the things that have been going after people and getting them.
What?
The cabinet's still shaking. It's still trying to get in here.
Get all the light you can. They ran last time, and I turned the wick up on the old rickety fucking lantern I had set out, and it get
like the wood burning stove.
No, you go outside and get the wood.
You don't have any in the house ready to. Oh, of course not. Of course not. All right. Kat's gonna be now that she has the knife out of the bear. She's gonna start dragging the bear. Of course, more sawdust is going everywhere, trying to get it up on top of the cabinet that is still shaking.
And I got the shotgun going.
I said, fuck it. This is the Evil Dead. We are going full great B-rated movie trope on everything now.
The desk stops shaking.
All right. There's still the whistling outside. The desk shop shaking. Do you have shutters on the inside of your windows that we can close?
I've got blinds. They're already closed.
You really made this thing as cheap as you fucking could, didn't you? He just lets go of the bear, puts the knife back in the pocket, walks back over to the table, grabs her Starbucks cup full of tequila, and just goes.
I've got one of the kerosene lanterns, but I have no fucking clue how to even light it.
You see Todrick, he's like poking the lantern.
I'm like shaking it.
Yeah. I want this thing.
Kerosene. You got kerosene all over you now.
Yep.
To add to the pickle juice.
Yeah, he hasn't
all over the place.
He hasn't changed his clothes.
Don't get close to any open flames.
Still got his
What?
on.
Yep, Cat's still just drinking.
His little visor.
I will go ahead and pull out a pack of cigarettes and start smoking one as I back away into the kitchen.
Remember, it's just a great room.
Yeah, but I'm still backing into the kitchen with the shotgun. I'm going for the whiskey. We're fucked.
Oh, Lord.
And I'm trying to think of how we can get out. I mean, because it was crawling out of a fucking drawer.
And the whistling, the outside whistling sound
I
is
can't
getting
hear
louder.
that. I shot it.
And louder and louder.
You can't hear it either.
No, I'm narrating, you ass.
Oh.
That's kind of the point of the game.
You gave me caffeine. I don't want to hear it.
You're the one that asked for it, asshat.
I ask for a lot of things. I don't always get them.
In the board up later either.
I hadn't planned on.
And it's back around to that damn kayak again.
Fucking responsibilities.
I know it. All right, so the whistling is getting louder and louder outside. Unfortunately, none of us can hear jack shit.
Yeah, we can. It's wee.
Yeah. You hear that lovely sound for the very last time because we're never going to hear that sound again. So, yeah, like.
Clarence, you're smoking a cigarette in the kitchen by the sink, and muffled, kind of like almost speaking through the window or something, you hear the voice of an older lady. Sounds very familiar, and says, "Clarence, my boy, haven't I told you that causes cancer?"
We'll go ahead and pull the whiskey bottle off the counter, shake a little bit, pour myself a shot, and take a shot.
Yeah, Cat's just going to walk up to him, see him shaking while he's pouring whiskey, and be like, "Amateur." Take the cigarette out of his mouth and start smoking it. And then be like, "That isn't even weed. Really?"
Todrick's going to walk up to her and try to grab the cigarette.
Okay, that's a conflict.
He's very shaken, and he has no fucking clue what's all over him.
Yep.
Okay, do you want to spin something? Because that was a failure.
Yeah, I'll spend my pessimistic and say, like, fuck, who cares about cancer? We're going to fucking die here anyway.
You make.
Like he almost grabs it out of your hand at the very last second.
Go change.
Why?
You know that's like gasoline. We got
Oh
open
shit!
everywhere.
Like we're all screaming at each other to try and be heard.
So you got the fat kid literally taking off all of his clothes.
Yep.
It's like, oh God. Oh,
Yeah, like very carefully sets down the lantern and then just starts like, fuck.
Okay, so you're ripping off all your clothes. Let's see what happens here.
You're in your whitey tidies.
Oh yes.
As you're ripping off your clothes, one of them lands. Your apron actually lands on the wood stove, and it catches on fire.
What's even lit?
No, there was no wood.
Oh.
Because I never.
Well, how are you cooking?
No, I've got propane.
Okay, but there was an open flame because you were cooking.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, in the kitchen.
So yeah.
Oh, okay. So anyway, it hits the flame and it starts burning, and that's where we're gonna end that one. Because that was a failure.
Because he just started throwing his clothes off as fast as he could.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Todrick is a dumbass.
Okay, so these things are true. The world is dark. Clarence, there's a fire. Todrick is in his tiny whities. There's the voice of Granny coming through the window, and there's something in the desk drawer as far as you know.
So what happens next?
I grab the one old burnt, crusty because I haven't cleaned it oven mitt. I grab his clothes with it, even the one that's on fire. Open the door, throw the clothes outside. Now, mind you, it's summer, so there's no leaves out, and it lands in the front yard and just
In the snow.
in the snow. But the fucking clothes go up. I see shit moving towards the, or running away from jumping off jumping off the light, jumping off the porch, because I threw a flaming thing out there, and I slam it shut again, and it's like, oh God, guys, they're all around the house.
You gonna do the deadbolt?
Cat, they're all around the house.
All right. I say Clarence is freaking out. Todrick is, of course, now running around in his tidy whities, freaking out because his shit's on fire.
Literally.
Literally, his shit's on fire. And yes, I did jazz hands on purpose.
He's got a big stain.
Of course. I mean, 10 days of no water.
Yeah.
He's got some skids going.
The wraiths outside are running away from the fire, which means all those that were on the front porch ran out. We can hear them now, like on the walls. Everything is now starting to move. Like there's a lot of weight being put up against this very small, very shittily put together cabin.
But you are alive. And Todrick, what's going on?
This is still truth.
No, we're done with truth. So this is start of the scene. You got your tidy whities on. Clarence threw your clothes outside. There's a lot of stuff skittering around the walls outside.
Yo, shit is on fire.
Cat's like, oh shit.
The walls are starting to shake.
Think of a modular home.
Yeah, it's shitty.
Better yet, it looks like a cabin, but it's truthfully just a fancy trailer.
Yep. It's like one of those little A-frame sheds that you can get that are like order one pre-built.
Yeah.
My tiny home.
Yeah.
So remembering what Clarence said earlier about spare clothes, I'm going to run to that closet and hide inside of it and put on some clothes.
Okay.
The only piece my mother's dowry, or when my mom died, I got some of her clothes and a misplaced box. He's changing in the closet in the dark. Doesn't realize he's putting on women's clothing.
Yeah, has no idea. He's just grabbing fabric. Like it's gonna be all fucking inside out, backwards, and women's clothes. Like Todrick has no idea.
Yeah. Kat is just kind of like backing away, trying to stand in the middle of the room, just looking as walls are shaking. You can hear shit up on the roof.
I will light every lantern candle I have. And I decide that it's a good idea to let the light out of the house, so I open up all the blinds.
What are you gonna do with the kerosene lantern that I was shaking and spilling kerosene out of?
Oh yeah, that's true.
Is that a roll thing?
Oh, that's a roll.
I'm going to use my hope die if it goes bad.
Oh, well, you use that automatically. Let's see here. You managed not to catch anything on fire. You actually almost do, but Kat comes up and stomps it out real quick.
Yep. Kat sees him doing this, and now she's like taking the candles and the lanterns and like setting them in each as he opens up a blind, like she's setting the lights in the window itself. Like noticing what he's doing. So as he's going from window to window, she's like putting the lights literally in the windowsills themselves. So there's the most amount of light projecting out.
All right. As you're setting up, you hear like a window break up in the little attic storage space he has up top. It's not like an attic. It's just like a crawl space, but there's a little like window up there.
You have the little round window.
Yeah.
That doesn't move. It's just there for aesthetics because he found it in the junkyard and was like, oh yeah, I can use that. So you hear a window break. The hell?
If we keep the lights going, we'll be all right.
Where the fuck was that window? We put lights in all the windows. What?
It's a cosmetic window that goes into the attic.
How the fuck do you have an attic in this place?
Hey, the access to it is in my closet in my bedroom.
What?
Todrick is?
We don't know where he went. He ran
into your bedroom. We already put lights in your bedroom window.
He wasn't in my bedroom.
Pretty sure you could hear him in the closet. Yeah, like knees and elbows as he's changing in there, hitting everything. You hear shit knocking over. We know where the fuck he is. And you just said that whatever the fuck is in here is literally above his head.
And I can hear him say that, right?
Oh yeah.
It's only 1,000 square foot cabin.
Yeah, I'm gonna crash through the fucking door wearing whatever mismatched he's got. What do you mean it's in there?
You're wearing the mom jeans.
Oh yeah, mom
with
jeans.
a dress over it.
I've got like half a stocking up my arm, like I'm trying to like and realize that it's not like
there's a high heel
shoe. It was some type of like thin jacket.
Oh yeah. This isn't a shirt. What do you mean the access is in the fucking closet?
What the fuck are you wearing?
I don't know anything.
Oh god. What the fuck? Sarah, please tell me that's you.
You start hearing something coming out of that backpack where you have the radio.
Oh shit.
Okay, I am going to slam the closet door. I am going to grab the chair that is next to his bed and I'm going to wedge it up underneath the door handle and shove those back two legs as far into the fucking wood floor as I can.
And it breaks.
Where's the backpack?
The backpack's
in the living room, the great room.
And the chair breaks. Doesn't go all the way through, but it breaks the linoleum on the floor.
Oh.
What the?
I'm gonna get the tire iron. I'm gonna get the tire iron and poke the bag.
Okay. You poke the bag and Nothing happened. But the radio is starting to get louder.
I love how all of us really did stop and we went.
Yeah, I was just like, who the fuck's got that for a ringtone?
I was like, is that like outside? What the fuck?
Hey, Sarah, there's actually a Punch Up the Jam with that song, too.
Really? I think I've listened to that, actually.
It was pretty good.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and open up the bag and,
Pull the radio out.
pull the radio out.
Okay. You pull the radio out and it stops playing.
It's Walmart all over again.
I will go ahead and play it across to see if I can find any of the emergency services or anything like that playing.
Oh, great. So we're taking it from FM to AM. Great.
You start
get Paul Harvey.
Radio.
You start doing that and like at first you just hear a lot of static, but then you're going through and Todrick, you hear something. What do you hear?
Like, hear something from the radio or from...
Yeah, like he's playing with it and he's going back and forth and he's like...
Do you hear the voice of your mother telling you to stop that or you'll go blind?
No, I hear his grandmother again that he heard earlier from outside, but coming through the radio saying, switch it back to that song. It's my favorite.
Michael Jackson?
That's not Michael Jackson. He was on it. But he didn't sing the song.
Yeah. Clarence, what do? You Todrick points out that stop at the station and you hear your grandmother's voice.
I throw the fucking radio against the wall.
Okay.
Not like your grandma.
Okay. Do you have anything to burn? Because that was not a success.
Sarcasm.
Sarcasm?
Yep.
Okay. So you go and you throw it against the wall and like how you make a sarcastic statement or something.
What sarcastic statement do you want?
I am not turning it back to that goddamn radio.
To that radio station?
Yeah. I don't care how dead you are.
Oh, Lordy. Carol, did you are, Grandma? Okay, these things are true. The world is dark. Todrick, what's the truth? This will be the last truth that y'all get to do because you're coming close to the end of the game.
The lanterns and candles are guttering out.
Oh, they're sputtering?
Yep.
All right. The wind's whipping through and and you are all alive. But the wind's whipping through this cabin and the windows are shut, but it's a log cabin that's not well sealed. So so you do see the candles and everything starting to flicker.
Great.
Clarence.
We've got a couple torches, plenty of batteries. I've got my shotgun. You've got a knife.
And my spatula.
What the hell is that supposed to do for us?
I'm just going over our supply list. I just want to make sure nothing,
Our plan is failing miserably. Like, miserably.
I really didn't notice that. Thank you.
Captain Obvious here. Look at the cape. Can't believe you missed it.
Mm-hmm. Drink a little bit more. It makes you nicer.
No, it doesn't.
I'm out of tequila. All I have is your freaking cheap ass whiskey.
Canadian mist for
Yes.
days.
All I have is
Maybe
alcohol.
one bottle of Lord Calvert in there for special occasions.
Oh,
I'm going to go ahead and grab all the light that was in the bedroom, shut the bedroom door, move the couch in front of that door, go grab my Lord Calvert, sit in the corner with a candle in front of me, and just start pounding that.
Breaking out the fancy booze.
And I don't even grissom when I drink it.
Oh, man.
Grimace.
Ooh. Grimace
I've
just
never had
thinking of it. Oh, it's not good.
From your reaction, I take it you've had it.
Yes.
High school?
Yep.
It's always high school, whatever. It's the cheap shit.
It's like
yes.
drinking Thunderbird.
Yeah. Bad news.
Kat, you've been pounding this tequila pretty good. The bottle's like almost.
Cat is now out of tequila.
Yeah, you're on to whiskey.
Yeah, I am drinking the cheap shit out of his cabinet.
Yeah. You went to grab another bottle. It's the last bottle, and you your eyes kind of catch something in the window, and you look, and there's like a liquor store sign that's flashing, not too far away.
All right, apparently I'm delusional.
Or you're really wasted.
I'm losing it. It's official. It's official. I'm losing my mind. These things are driving me insane. All right. All right. You know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. It's there. I know it's a lie, but I want it to be the truth.
Claire,
So I
are
literally
you talking to?
walk up to the front door, open the deadbolt, and make out for the liquor store.
I get up. Fuck's she doing?
What just happened?
She wanted to leave, apparently.
That's fucked up. he's gonna go look for that pack of cigarettes from earlier.
There you go. Take a drink of this.
Yeah, he's gonna take a drink of that and just like immediately. God, it's so nasty.
Okay. Katie, you got anything to burn?
I've got my vice and my moment.
Okay. So you want to burn your vice. What's your vice again?
Alcoholism.
Alcoholism, that's right. So yeah, you come stumbling out of this door and something grabs for you, but you are able to sway away because
I am doing the drunken master. I'm like,
yes.
Yeah, it's not even intentional. She's just swaying.
No, it's just like, fuck off.
Yeah. And you make it out into the snow.
And maybe my waiting for that great big glowing sign that I know isn't real,
yes.
but I'm going for it anyways.
Yes.
Dodges all the monsters, runs right into a tree.
All right, guys, what are y'all
The
doing?
wood pile and the tarp covers her. And she's for now
Buried in the snow.
Guys, what are y'all doing?
But somehow, even though I'm unconscious, the alcohol falls this way. It still falls straight up, even though I'm laying down. Sign of a true addict right there.
Todrick's just gonna look at Clarence in horror and be like, What the fuck do we do?
Well, you can go after her if you want.
Oh, fuck that.
You hear the radio start going, boom, chicka, boom, wow.
I'm going to throw the tire iron at the radio.
Fucking grandma's like, I want to be entertained.
No.
Fuck it, leave it as canon. Come on, let's go.
Well, we can't just leave her out there, can we? Like, what if we hold the lanterns? They won't get us with the lanterns, right?
Sounds good. Hold the lantern.
I'll hold the lantern.
Let's go to the door.
Okay. Go to the door.
I open the door.
Shouldn't you go first?
No, I'll cover you. Don't worry. I won't let them get you.
All right, I'm not that fucking stupid. And I'm going to close the door.
I'm stupid, but I'm not that stupid.
Yeah.
You're a fucking asshole, Clarence. Then I'm going to go back and like take his Lord Calvert and drink it myself. This is
I start feeling bad about it, so I grab 2 lanterns, which he's only got these little sputtering candles left in the house.
Yeah, the 4 candles I brought earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kick the door open. I kick the latch up, and I step outside because I feel bad about leaving the only woman I know that's still alive. Even though I'm a dick and I'm a hermit and I'm used to being by myself, some of the
You gotta repopulate the species.
No, not even me.
I look over at his VHS collection and just see like the full set of The Hills Have Eyes over there. Like, oh God, see where this is going.
With the guttering light of lanterns that are almost out of fuel, but still enough to keep going. And now they're the shielded ones, so the wind's not whipping into them. I'm walking out trying to follow her footsteps, but I've got a bubble of light around me.
Yeah. And it's pretty snowy and windy, so it's probably covering her trail some. But I can roll if you're trying to find her.
Yeah, I'm trying to find her.
And you succeed. You find her.
Okay, question. You're holding 2 lanterns. How the fuck are you going to pick up an unconscious person?
Todrick, did you go with him?
Fuck no, I'm sitting there on the couch. Like, I closed the door and I'm looking through the window like in fucking Jurassic Park. He left us. He left me. What the fuck? What the actual fuck?
I set 1 lantern down. Since I'm used to picking up my drunk friends after we
Remember, you don't have any friends.
I'm a logger though. I have been around drunk people.
I'm also going to equip the shotgun that he set down when he picked up lanterns.
You did. You left it.
Because you know how to use that.
I have no fucking clue how to use a gun.
Oh, it's an old stagecoach, so you got to pull the hammers back.
I don't know that.
Really?
I throw her over my shoulder, and I have 1 lantern up, so I'm trying to keep her, and I got the other lantern. And we stumble back to the house. He doesn't know how to work the doors, so the door's not latched, and I kick it open.
You just hear 2 triggers dryly get pulled. The fuck, man?
The fuck you?
Thought you were one of those things.
I set her, go in. I kick the door shut, using my foot, almost falling on my ass because I've got 2 lanterns. I kick the latch shut. I put her put the lantern down in the middle, put her on the couch.
I figure you would have unceremoniously just put it down, and then on the other arm you would have just lowered it and watched me go.
layered back down in the arms of the bear.
But what I did forget was her liquor.
Oh, snap.
Dun, dun, dun.
Not my Starbucks cup!
Yep, Starbucks cup's out there. And he drank the last of the
Calvert.
The only thing I've got left is Rumplemints.
Oh no. This is terrible. I don't know what the scariest part of this game is. The monsters or the alcohol selection.
And
Who
now
the fuck even buys that shit?
I still sell it. And now I start breaking what little wood furniture I have to throw in the wood stove. So I can have the stove open so it will burn and give us light.
Or are you breaking the desk that the thing was trying to crawl out of?
Oh, I've got the shotgun in my hand and I'm using my axe.
Oh, you're messing with the desk?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Great. I'm unconscious. I'm dead.
You break open the desk, and there's nothing in there. And you start using it for wood.
Damn, dude, how much fucking debt are you in? As I'm crumpling up bills to
Use kindling.
Pay-per-view's expensive.
Yeah, obviously. God, you watch some weird porn. I'm gonna just throw it in the fire and you use one of the almost dead candles to light some kindling at least.
We leave the door open so it's actually shining into the room. So,
see, I can do this. I spent 3 months at Pizza Hut. I know how to light an oven.
Right.
I mean, I did get fired, but that's neither here nor there.
We don't speak about Pizza Hut firing.
No. Fuck their breadsticks.
No, I want pizza, damn it. No.
So, one by one, the candles go out. I turn off one of the lanterns to save it. We've got the light from the wood stove shining onto the couch that's pushed up against the door
that I'm on.
That you're laying, and we just have that little cone of light around us now from the wood stove.
You start to hear glass break in the dark areas.
And I take my shotgun from fucking Todrick.
Yeah, take the fucking thing. I don't know what to do with it.
And I look at you, you see me pull the hammers back and look at you like you're fucking stupid.
Man, fuck you. I don't even play Call of Duty.
Well, don't worry, here. And I hand him the empty pistol and don't tell him it's empty.
I'm gonna look at it and just I don't know how to use this either, and I'm gonna like put it in my pocket and hold my spatula.
Kill with the spatula, man.
Cat's still unconscious. I mean, literally, she ran face first into a tree.
Passed out too. Just...
Oh yeah, no, I am unconscious as fuck. Concussion from hell.
Now, I will say I am using, since we got extra batteries and stuff, I'm using the flashlight to each window periodically, going on, seeing which ones are broken, which ones aren't.
Okay.
I'll sweep around with my flashlight as well to just try to like keep things at bay.
All the windows that don't touch the light are broken.
Fuck.
And Clarence, I'm assuming you put Kat down beside you. You start feeling like almost like a fish tugging a line. She's like a tug coming from her.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and keep her closer.
Oh, you're gonna take me off the couch and put me down on the floor?
In the light.
You feel resistance. And her foot is disappearing into the darkness.
Is it pulled up?
It's just like pull, like it was the little bit that was in the darkness. It's just there's a pull there. And what happens?
I blindly fire above her foot. With one barrel.
With a shotgun.
Shoot the leg off. Just get rid of the leg.
Like.
Dude, she's passed out. She doesn't know what's happening. She's so drunk she can't feel a thing. Let it have the leg. Just
you hit this thing in the head and it falls dead on top of Kat as she wakes up screaming.
Shit!
And you hear a bunch of things scuttling away, running.
Now, if you've ever shot a shotgun in the dark or any firearm, it lights the immediate area up briefly.
Yeah. Yeah. You see a lot of things scattering. Now, I will just ask, do you have any type of vehicle here?
An old beat up truck.
You have an old beat up S10?
It might be a good opportunity to try to get out.
Fuck this shit, we're out.
What the fuck just happened?
I'm gonna.
You're just covered in whatever. What color blood are you covered in?
I'm covered in blue colored like slime, like Nickelodeon slime, where you're just like,
yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and pull out. I've got 2 torches left. I'm gonna go ahead and pull out one, pour the kerosene on it, light it,
Mm-hmm.
walk over to the kitchen with it lit, grab my keys off the fucking thing. Since I've got light, I'm gonna go ahead and eat a little bit of my fucking half-cooked food. It's just mac and cheese, spam, and peas.
ew!
You can grab it and go, but y'all probably won't in a hurry. I will say there's a lot of kerosene on the floor too. So you light this torch. Do you want to torch the cap?
Oh, I'm torching it. My truck's outside. Either coming with me or we're dying here.
The fuck's going on?
Shut up, cat! And I'm gonna hit her with a spatula, grab her, and start pulling her towards the door.
I have a concussion for God's sake. And yanked by the.
Yeah, you almost lost your leg. Shut up.
Do you see this thing that I shot?
I'm covered in blue goo.
No, does Todrick see it when he starts pulling on her?
Oh yeah, he totally saw it because he was sitting right next to you when you shot it.
So once again, Todrick can't hear shit.
And
Todrick's got like permanent hearing loss now.
oh yeah, like this ear is just ringing. This one's ringing not as badly, but this one's probably done.
So we will walk out of the
Are we walking or running?
walking because I've got a torch up. And as I'm walking out, the house will catch on fire.
All right.
Now, mind you, I haven't reloaded. I've got 1 shot.
Yeah.
And I've got 3 other shells in my pocket.
The house just starts engulfing in flame with that kerosene that was through
It
everywhere.
was so cheaply built with all the recycled materials from the junkyard.
You hear a lot of like screeches as things flee.
Well, on the upside, because it goes up like a fucking house's matches, it does light up the immediate area around my truck, which is an old 1977 Sierra Classic. Get in.
That means somebody's gonna have to sit.
Oh man, and it's fucking cold out. That thing's not gonna start right away.
Did I just say Todrick's the only sober person in?
No, he was drinking Calvert, remember?
Oh, that's right. Never mind. So you're always.
And it's his first alcohol because he like just turned 21 like 10 days ago.
Yeah. And unfortunately, like Kat is, well, for her sober because woke up with a concussion.
Yeah, that's normal.
Yeah.
Clarence, I got a question for you.
Got an answer for you?
Earlier, you said you had propane power in the house.
Yeah, we got to go pretty quick.
Fuck. Just gonna start rocking back and forth. Yeah. I think you gotta pump the gas pedal 4 times, then the brake twice, and then try it.
Let's see if the truck starts, guys. Oh, do you have anything to burn?
Who, him or one of us?
Justin's trying to run this truck.
Yeah.
You have your brake still?
My what? Yeah, I still got my brake.
Your brake. Okay. So you can use that and try again.
I'm going to try it again.
Okay. You start trying and you're like, come on, baby, come on. And the truck starts.
Oh, shit.
So, but you have to bring your brink into this. So. I'll help set up the scene if you want me to, but you're sitting there trying to start this truck. The wind's howling, the snow's falling, and you've got a limited amount of time before that propane tank blows, and you just see blood and guts of animals all around you as your cabin lights up.
What was your drink?
Yeah.
What took you to the brink?
And you have a flashback.
And I see the guts of the animals and everywhere. As one thing you all fail to notice when you're inside the cabin is that the clothing wasn't only just, I said it just wasn't only my mother's. There was an old moo there too, in the dirty clothes hamper. And as we frantically get in her little fucking was it Buick Sabre on our way to the shelter, we got stuck just about 300 yards from there. And I get out to try to push the car out, but I left the door open. And of course the dome light doesn't work, so it's just the headlights and tail lights going back. And I'm trying to push, I'm in the red light. And I look over and I see one of those wraith things coming along on my side. And I just freeze. And of course, Grandma's got, bad eyes anyways. She's night blind. So she's got, all the instrument dials turned all the way down. So there's no light in there. And I just freeze and don't do anything as it crawls in, puts its hand over her mouth and pulls her out and walks off with her. And I just froze. And I stay there. I don't move. So I'm in my truck. It's running. The headlights are on. And I'm still frozen.
Like, hit the fucking gas, dude. What the fuck are you doing?
So I hit the gas. And we start down my horrible fucking driveway.
And you guys barely make it. You hear kaboom!
Well, on the upside, if there's anybody close to there, it's going, oh shit, we got to keep going.
Why?
Because that's probably going to set off the steel too.
The still?
Oh, fuck.
The propane line's connected to it. And about 100 yards away from the house, there's another explosion.
Illuminating the pot plants you got out there growing too that are under heat lamps. Jesus, dude.
Good
Okay,
God.
so you're driving.
And you shift around, and Cat actually pushes the glove box, and there's a big old pack of weed that falls out.
Dude, you better have papers.
Pipes in the in the visor.
Cat's like grabbing the visor and putting her elbow into the ginger elbow, like grabbing the wrapping, the brick that's in there is like ripping the plastic off.
And this is actually one thing I spent a lot of money on. Is the pipe.
Oh, it's one of those fancy glass pipes, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So the fancy ass glass pipes.
Todrick, have you ever experienced weed, or are you innocent?
He is innocent.
Yeah. Cat's gonna look at him and be like, "What? You don't have a grinder?" She starts shoving the pods in there, and just all you hear is just. Oh shit! No, of course there's not a wedding still.
So who's sitting in the middle of this bench seat?
I am.
So you're gonna be blowing smoke right across Todrick.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You're getting a contact time, motherfucker.
Oh
Yeah,
shit.
drunk, so she actually went open legged in it, and I'm having to shift with her like that.
Yep.
Oh Lord. All right,
Yep,
so
I am rolling the fattest freaking joint that I can.
And
are
one
y'all
thing,
heading?
I'm,
Go ahead.
I'm heading to the other town. It's another half an hour. And even though I never mentioned it, you notice that my truck's fully fueled.
That says nothing. Literally, she's looking around going, motherfucker, I don't have a goddamn lighter. Fuck. Thank you.
Hey, Todrick, grab that 8-track out of the side door, please.
She just hands him the pipe. Like she's already rolled a joint.
I'm gonna look at him and go, "What the fuck is an 8-track?"
Fuck if I know, and I don't care.
So I'm gonna dig around in there and be like, "Is it this box thing?
Yes.
What do you open it?"
Let me see it, and I just stick it in. Trying
I
to think.
see a bad moon rising.
Yep.
There you go.
I see trouble.
Gotta be Credence.
I pass the pipe over to Todrick. Here, it's like smoking a cigarette.
I didn't even get to do that. He's gonna try to smoke it. He has no idea how to smoke out of a pipe, or to smoke weed, and so he just does the typical. Takes too big a drag and immediately starts choking.
He didn't even put his finger on the hole at the bottom.
Exactly.
Like,
Exactly.
just sucking air into it and just burning it.
God.
Dude, you didn't tell him to put his finger in the hole.
Good shit, Clarence.
The windows are all rolled up, so
It's just hot.
Yeah. Y'all are driving doing drugs.
Oh god, yeah. Is he in the fucked up?
And, you see something in your headlights, Clarence.
there's some
What do you
oxycontins in there.
Okay, you have Oxycontins. Any hydrocodone?
No, you just crush up the oxycontins. These are the good ones before they put the stuff that makes it doesn't work anymore.
Yeah, dude. You also grow your. You make your own meth? Shit.
Nah, I won't touch that stuff. It's bad for your health.
Just gonna look at him like, what the
You hand me the pill bottle, I go. Just start chewing the pills.
I would like to think that the oxy is in a Pez dispenser.
fuck?
I've actually found that in a car.
Yep.
No way.
Cat's just gonna. Yeah, I'm just gonna pack a bit more into the pipe, light it, put my finger on the hole on the backside, and just.
And as we head down the main road to hopefully salvation.
Your headlights fall on something. What do you see?
Bits and pieces of people.
Mm.
Well, it's a redneck truck, so you know it's jacked up.
Oh god.
Yeah, yeah.
You have the brass balls hanging off the back and everything.
No, I've got the cheap rubber ones.
What color are your truck nuts?
Take a wild guess.
Blue.
Blue.
Yep.
Yeah.
Big rubber blue balls hanging off the back of his truck.
What does your
Alright.
license plate say on this thing? Because you know it's got a vanity plate.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
Lumber sexual.
Bullshit.
Oh, wood for days.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
Yeah.
WD4DAY2.
AYZ. Yeah.
And a honk if you're horny bumper sticker.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus
God.
Christ.
I used to work with this girl. Sorry to deviate from the story. And her husband was an asshole. And he had one of those jacked up trucks. And it had a little sign on the side of the door that said, "Must be this tall to ride." And the first time I met him, he got out of the truck and he was not that tall. He was a short little fella. And I'm like, really? You put that sign there? You're not even that tall, dude? Come on.
wow.
Perfect.
Oh boy.
Wow. Oh wow.
So you're going over these body parts, boom, 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 boom. But your truck's fine because redneck mobile. So.
Back another bowl. There's another deer.
You're already 2 bowls behind.
I don't know how you can even see the fucking road. Like he's rubbing his eyes and coughing.
And stuck it up, Buttercup.
Well, it's also cold outside, so why would you roll down the windows?
Okay, let's see how y'all are doing. How far have y'all got, you think?
About halfway.
I think I'm going like 50. I'm doing like 25.
Oh yeah.
I figure we're only maybe halfway at most.
You're actually staying on the road and doing okay.
Yeah, because whenever you're high and you drive, it's like mustard and mayonnaise, mustard and mayonnaise. Lines, mustard and mayonnaise, creeping.
All right. So you make it to the other town, civilization. And
A 30-minute trip took us 2 hours.
as soon as you pull in, Katie, you see a liquor store in a strip mall.
Stop.
Now, does it look like there's actually like people around, or?
Not at this point. No.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and swing the lights onto the front of the store.
All I hear in my head is, oh God. Oh.
All right. There's a liquor store. The door is actually intact.
Oh God.
Like, the signs are still there and everything.
It's like White Castle, where all of a sudden the lights just project on top of it.
I'll go ahead and pop a shotgun. It doesn't even eject anymore, so I have to take the spent one out and put the new one in.
Spatula.
Yep. Cat's just pushing Tubbo. She's like, get out.
While we're walking to the door, he's gonna be, Cat, I can't believe you bring up White Castle knowing that I work at the original Square Burger place.
Give no shit.
Fucking traitor.
Was it Umar and
Harold and Kumar, yeah.
Harold and Kumar go to White Castle. Thank you. That was a movie that was going through my head.
Yeah. Fucking traitor. Our Square Burgers are better.
Give no shit. Yeah.
Okay, so
all right. We're going to grab the door. Of course, it's locked.
yeah. So you're gonna try to open the liquor store door
Yeah, with the spatula again.
with the spatula.
It's been so
Clarence, are
successful.
you gonna help him?
No, I'm in the car.
Okay.
I didn't take a bottle of fucking Oxycontins.
Actually, somehow he manages to open the damn door with a spatula.
Fucking told you. Yeah,
I had
take
no
that.
idea.
Fucking
It's gonna be
master.
like, really?
Really?
I'm the spatch master.
Whatever, dude. But I don't care at this point. I am going into heaven. And yeah, walk in and it's just aisle after aisle and shelf after shelf of wonderful, wonderful liquor.
Going straight for the snack section, like
Let's
peanuts.
see if this gives you hope. Oh, double sixes, girl. You've got the hope.
I yell out the window, grab some cash strength whiskey.
Come get it yourself.
I can leave.
So Katie, you just feel hope.
Oh yeah. I am elated. I am gonna run over behind the counter. I'm gonna grab the biggest bag they have.
She grabs a fucking cart.
Like the hand cart.
Yeah. Are you drinking while you're doing?
Oh yeah. I just sit there and I'm like da 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 da, and just throwing in whiskey and tequila, and I'm like, it's like, should I get some wine just in case of emergencies? I really don't care for wine, but an emergency is an emergency. Some red wouldn't hurt. Throw some red wine in there. Get to the mixed drinks, and I'm like, nope, this is the apocalypse. Ain't no fucking way in hell.
Keep the granada to itself.
Oh yeah, I take one cart, put it in the back of the truck, go back in, grab another little hand cart, and I'm like,
I'm just scrounging for snacks.
he finds
Alright.
the Jello shots, you know, the tube Jello shots that you see.
Oh,
Every liquor
yeah.
store. You don't know no better. You don't know no better, so you're like, ooh, Jello.
These look good.
Yeah, you find like a candy thing up by the register.
And it's all alcoholic candy.
All right, fuck it. Ooh.
The chocolates, the Jello shots.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Clarence,
take all that shit.
you're sitting in your truck, and I'm assuming since you're a redneck, you have a CB radio. And all of a sudden, you're kind of playing around with it, and you hear somebody. What do they say?
Over.
Oh dear God, is anybody out there? Please respond.
Over.
And I'll go ahead and call him back. And, can you hear me? Is there a good buddy?
Oh God.
Oh God, I haven't heard another person. I've given up hope. Are you there?
I'm here.
10-4, good buddy.
This is Logjammer.
Oh God.
See, that should have been the vanity plate.
Yeah.
Nope, he's stuck with wood for days.
Well,
It's canon at this point.
well, Mr. Logjammer, do you think you can come help us? We're trying to get to the Fort Vic, but we got holed up in this shopping center, and the generators aren't lasting much longer. The light's flickering really bad. It's just me and my brother, and please, we need help.
During this, Kat brings 2 more hand carts full of liquor.
You're just dumping them in the bed of the truck.
Oh yeah.
3 or 4, I'm going to go help him. 1 or 2, I'm just going to turn the CB off.
I think these chocolates are bad.
Go ahead, eat it. They get better. They get better with time.
Well, it's kind of weird.
Where is this shopping center?
I don't know for sure. Hold on, and you hear like a little bit of movement, and she's like, I see a liquor store, and there's a truck parked outside, and there seems to be some movement. Is that you?
If you can get out here and you've got food with you, you can ride in the back. You've got about a minute. Hurry up.
Kat's putting the last. So this makes the 5th basket that she's putting in the back whenever she hears this and goes, hurry up for what? Are we leaving?
Okay, let's see here. You hear, Tommy, come on, Tommy. And Kat, you're throwing liquor in the back bed of the truck, and you see a young girl and a little boy. He's probably like 5, and he's clutching this dog in his hands. And she has like a shopping bag, and she's rushing to the truck.
Oh no. Oh no. What did you do?
This truck full of weed.
Room full of booze,
Booze and weed.
a whole bunch of weed. I'm feeling good and generous.
I was not looking. I'm like, Fatso, get in the truck now.
I'm already in the fucking truck.
Okay, now I'm looking. I'm like, oh, so I shove him into the center.
You're the only one that's not in the truck.
I shove him into the center of the truck, get in, and slam the door. I'm like, you go before they get here.
Nope.
Why?
I unlocked the hubs. We're gonna be driving through snow. We barely got here 2-wheel drive.
Looking back and forth at him as they each talk and popping more of these nasty alcohol chocolates.
Slowly getting more and more drunk.
Now, mind you, this
Fucking
of course,
terrible.
camper top on the back of this thing.
Of course there is.
Yeah.
You see the little boy kind of stumble, and the little girl grabs him by the collar, and she's basically like dragging him. She's probably like 16.
I open up the tailgate. Get in.
It's just bottles everywhere.
They're like literally, they're just the little hand baskets full of nothing but alcohol. No Coke, no water, all just different types of alcohol. There are now 6 hand baskets just overflowing with alcohol in the back of the truck.
They climb in. I close it. I close the top. I go back to the cab. I open up the slider window.
Oh God!
She's like, "Thank you."
Cat's just banging your head against the dashboard.
Pack me another bowl, and I put it in put it reverse and back up.
There wasn't much food left, mister, but we did get this. And she passes through the window 2 bags of Doritos.
Perfect.
Each one of us grabbed the Todrick in the center. We're like, "You got chocolate."
Yeah. Brian, I hate Doritos, so Todrick's fine.
Are they like a bag of Cool Ranch and like a bag of nacho cheese Doritos?
And the little girls, like, my parents, we were trying to get to Fort Victor. Daddy, he was stationed there a while back, and he said that if anywhere's safe, it would be there, but the car failed, and he had us go into hiding, and he never came back. And then Mommy went out to look for him, but she never came back. And so
no sob stories, kids. No sob stories. Everybody's got one. The world's gone to hell in a handbasket.
Fort Victor it is, and I turn up the
Fuck.
Born on the bayou.
This little rat terrier jumps.
Water to start blaring.
This little rat terrier jumps through the window in Todrick's lap, and he's just like,
"The fuck."
Todrick is drunk. He has a contact high.
And I've got a thing full of chocolates, so this terrier's eating liquor chocolates.
Are you passing them back to the kids going, "Here, they're chocolates. They're not very good." But
no, I'm giving them to the dog because I've got this contact high. I've been eating these liquored up chocolates.
Chocolate to the dog.
That's wrong, man.
Todrick's a fucking idiot.
That is fucked up.
He doesn't know anything.
Since the cab's warm and I'm still smoking weed.
Oh yeah, same here.
And the camper shell is colder, so the hot air is getting sucked back to the kids.
Oh yeah, the kids are.
Oh yeah, I'm just like open window, like smashing tires down in the center. I'm like, hey, kid.
Ah, God, fuck.
Wait,
Cat, you hear the little voice say, "This water tastes real funny."
Wait, hand me that bottle. The one pass it up here.
Fucking Everclear.
He just grabbed a bottle with clear liquid and was like, "Oh, this must be water."
Looks like water to me.
Yep, I'm like, yeah. Pass me the weird tasting water. That stuff's amazing.
I think this water's gone bad. It tastes funny.
The girl's really like, I wonder if this was the correct choice, but she can't say.
We're the one that decided to put children in here with the 3 of us.
Yeah, you should know better.
I'm just saying, after we ran over a woman, and then you decided to throw children in the mix.
Hey, you could have denied them.
Just saying.
Like a chocolate.
All right, so what are y'all doing?
Hey, get this fucking dog out of my lap first.
You throw him in the back.
Yeah, just throw him out there.
Then I'm just driving down the road.
We are smoking weed. We are eating Doritos.
Life is good.
We are drinking vodka and Everclear, and
Todrick falls asleep on Cat. Just
Todrick, you fall asleep.
We're taking turns passing his head from one side to another. I'm like, ugh. Ugh.
Y'all drive for a while. This is a much bigger town than the small town y'all were used to.
I'm looking.
And for what?
Light.
Light. You kind of see, you're driving, you don't see much at all. And then all of a sudden you do see some light.
Heading towards.
You start heading towards it and you kind of nudge Todrick awake. And Todrick, you recognize this light because you've seen this light a lot.
We have fucking Wendy's, guys? This is beautiful. This is the best. We should just go in there.
White Castle would have been so much better.
Fuck you, slap her with the spatula.
I pull into the windows. Smoke on the water is blaring. Open up the door. It looks like the car's on fire because it's so much
smoke just rolling out. The kids in the back are just giggling.
The kids in the back are passed out.
Dude,
you don't even know if they're alive or dead.
Yeah, I mean, you've just got sliding baskets of bottles of liquor in this thing. Like, he takes a sharp turn, everything's moving around. Those kids are dead.
Oh, God. Let's see if we can
work at this place. Mate, let's get something to eat.
It's actually alive. They're just asleep.
What was that?
The kids are alive. They're just asleep.
Oh, okay.
I don't even try to get them out of the car. I leave them there.
Yeah, I don't either. I don't care. Are we in the drive-through or are we going up to the doors?
No, we're going to the doors.
All right. I'm going to check the doors. Are they open?
Are they open?
I don't know.
The lights are on. It looks like it's open for business. If they ain't opening,
Let's see.
Yeah. I'll pull open the doors. It's open.
Okay. You pull open the doors and you walk in and you see a bunch of people in Wendy's outfits.
My people! He shouts and just falls to his knees.
And if you want to, you can make this your moment.
Yeah, I'll make it my moment.
Yeah. So we'll see if you get moment dice. Yes. Okay, so you have your moment dice and describe your moment. You walk into a Wendy's full of people.
And seeing actual people and knowing the relative safe, feeling safe in his natural environment, he just collapses to his knees and cries tears of joy.
What the hell?
I look down at him and it's like, I want a Baconator.
I want a fucking Frosty.
You work here. Get to it.
I don't work at this one, and somebody burned my uniform. Oh, wait, that was me. I burned my uniform. Shit, do you think they're going to make me pay for that?
Probably.
I'm not worried about it. And I got the shotgun on my shoulder.
I can just imagine y'all walk in here, you're reeking of alcohol and marijuana.
Yeah.
He's got a shotgun. I'm dressed in drag.
In a movie.
Yeah.
You've got pants on backwards and a dress on as a shirt.
Yeah. And their mom did that.
Kat is in old women's clothes too, because that's all she had. And you're dressed as a lumberjack, Claire. And these people are just staring at you with kind of their mouths open. And
it's been a fucked up night. Let's eat. I got a whole bunch of weed. Let's smoke.
Well, we haven't got a truck in a while, but we've got some food left if you need food.
Some?
Yeah, let's eat.
Yeah, we need 3 Baconators,
Ew.
6 chocolate Frosties,
I'll go with that.
all the fries that you got.
Yes.
And someone may want to get the kids out of the back of the truck.
What kids? Oh, shit. Yeah, you can go back out there.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, there is no Frosties. There's no chocolate Frosties. The
No!
Frosty machine is down. And with that,
Wendy's French fries without Frosties.
and with that, we're gonna end the scene.
I'm gonna wrench the gun
She's
and
like,
just
okay,
start
this is
shooting.
going on a bit too long.
I'm gonna pull out the empty gun and just like click, click. No, why?
All right.
This world comes crashing down. No more Frosties.
Well, the kids wake up and they come in, they eat. We eat food, try to get information. No one's got any. And it's like, okay, let's go. And I hustle, we're going to go outside for a second, go use the restroom since water's not working. And I hustle them into the truck and leave the kids there.
Okay, so the truth is you eat at Wendy's, and then you all get in the truck and leave the kids at Wendy's. Todrick, do you get in the truck again?
Fuck no. Why would I leave this place?
I'm good with that.
I'm fine with that too.
I know it's a tough decision for you guys, but this is where I belong.
Peace out, brave soul.
It was nice meeting you.
Cat, take this. And as they look over, I throw the spatula through the open window of the truck.
Smacks Cat in the head.
Smacks her in the head.
Before y'all exit, y'all are saying your goodbyes and all this, and you pulled the kids in, and they are very bleary-eyed, and the girl looks at you, and y'all are all talking about this food and everything, and she's like, what did you eat? You didn't eat that, did you?
We had Baconators, fries. There were no Frosties though.
Are y'all real? Are you trying to trick us?
What do you mean trick you? Like, I mean, we're a little high, but I mean, this is Wendy's.
Okay.
And
That's right. On the head. I get in the truck and fire it up.
the girl like grabs her brother and starts dragging him away from you guys, and she's like, "There's something wrong with you. We're gonna go on our own. Thanks for the ride." And they kind of rush to the back of the store, and as they exit, y'all kind of see. At first, you look down, and that food that you were enjoying so much, you start seeing like worms crawling out of it, and it's starting to get like a rot look. And you look up, and the people you were talking to, Todrick, and making friends with, they're all like dead, and they're just corpses lying around.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh, we were really high.
Jesus Christ.
See you later.
Yep.
No.
We're out. Oh, we need more weed. Please tell me you got more weed. Oh,
I'm gonna fast waddle my way to the truck and like as,
you're grabbing on the back of the truck.
as they're pulling away, I'm gonna like pull open the little hatch and try to climb in through the tailgate.
Okay, so you climb in through the tailgate.
Guys, what the fuck did we just do?
I don't know. We need more weed.
You did see that was heaven earlier, right? I mean, Wendy's earlier, right?
There's another ounce in the glove box. We're good.
Todrick, pass me whatever alcohol you grab.
I'm just gonna first bottle I find.
Cash strength Kentucky sipping whiskey.
Oh, fuck, it's turkey.
He'll sterilize everything in the stomach, pass it on.
Yep. I just crack the top, and I'm like, whoop. Pass
So
it.
where are y'all heading?
We're still heading north.
All right. You
We're
start
heading.
exiting.
Die. They ruined it for me.
You start exiting the town, and It's starting to get.
We're passing the pipe around because we're just like, oh, we are not taking this sober. Nope, sober is bad. Sober is very, very bad. Everybody's finally coming over to my side.
That's right, babe. It's okay.
Get off me.
You fucking creep.
Y'all are pretty high. You're drunk. You ate God knows what. You're kind of feeling like a little sick from God knows which combination of drugs, alcohol, and rotten food that you consumed.
Hold it down.
You start heading out of town, and let's see. Justin's driving. How do y'all? You actually make it out of the town limits without a problem.
Wow.
Lots of practice.
Told you, the only way to get through the end of the world is being fucked up.
So you're on the road.
Puke and rally.
Puking out the hatch on the hard top.
Yeah. The two of us in front are taking turns throwing up out the windows, and whoever's throwing up, it's like the other one's holding the wheel. Fuck. Oh yeah, this is bad. We're driving, we're passing corpses hanging from trees, wraiths.
Yeah.
Like, and at this point, we don't give any shits.
And for fun, I'm actually going to spend,
Are you going to waste what's left of our ammo?
2 shots.
One for me and Kat. Justin's the winner.
Yep.
And I'm going to, drive by, just plug a wraith as I go and hit another one. I got.
Okay, you're shooting a gun.
Yep. He's literally he has his foot on the gas. I am holding the steering wheel, and he's just like.
Somehow you're fucking doing this. These dice are rolling for you guys tonight.
Nice.
Let's paint this picture. So you're in this old redneck truck that's lifted and has truck necks hanging off the end. You have a fat guy in a moo-moo hanging out the back throwing up. You have 2 people throwing up out the front windows and a lumberjack shooting shotgun shells at corpses as you drive by.
Yes.
With the Creedwater song playing on the radio.
Yep. And it's just on a constant loop.
That 8-track is just going around.
It ain't me. It ain't me.
I can with pretty much certainty say nobody's ever played a game like this before.
Yeah, that's the thing.
3 assholes could do this.
You go for horror, we turn it into a complete fucking circus.
Yeah, but it's still fun. That's the point.
It's ridiculous.
Come on. Like I said, I was like, after a while, I was like, all right, this is turning into the Evil Dead. Like, we are going for rated comedy horror. Here you go.
Alrighty. Now, I will say after the next conflict fail, you will be in your death round. So, what? Y'all are going down the road. You're partying it up, having a good old time. What's happening? Do you keep driving? Is there? Y'all can add to this narrative at all. You can have like a trap or.
We are still driving. We are still drinking. We are
heading
finishing
towards the fort.
Yeah, we're now still smoking.
How far away is the fort?
It's outside town. Probably about a 20-minute drive from town.
Okay.
Okay, it should be further than that.
No. Some bases are closer to towns. Sometimes the town's right up against the base. It just depends.
That's how the base is here. Like you can drive.
Okay.
Okay. So.
I say, yeah. Are we swerving to hit wraiths now?
If it's in the way, I'm hitting it. Of course, I got the big brush guard and everything.
He has the one that wraps around the lights and wraps around like to the side of the tires.
So let's see if you're going to try to run over a wraith. Let's see.
You know this truck
What
has
were you
a
gonna-
fucking snorkel on it too. Like,
Oh,
he
yeah,
does.
yeah. Yeah, it has a snorkel.
You hit the wraith and you plow over it. It is dead.
But all you hear in the truck is, yeah! Because we are all fucked up.
It's a homemade snorkel, mind you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Doesn't
Lord.
work.
No, it works. It's just it's the chimney stack I welded together.
Oh God. Okay.
gee.
So I guess y'all are coming up to the fort. What do you see?
Well,
Busted fences.
but unbeknownst to me, the spikes are still up, and I'm on the wrong side of the road.
Oh, fuck.
Oh snap.
Oh, this is about to get interesting real quick because we are all way too fucked up to notice.
Yeah. I almost want to give you disadvantage, but there isn't. So. Yeah. You the tires go out. You try, but you overcorrect and you crash this thing into the gate.
Oh shit! And you're in the back with all the liquor.
Straight into a tree. Boom!
It's just rolling now towards the gate. Gone.
Yeah.
Oh,
And with
God.
that, we're gonna enter the last round.
Oh well, now we know how we all die.
Well, I know how I died because I'm in the back with a bunch of crates full of bottles.
And this truck has
Okay.
belts.
So how this works is we're gonna continue like normal, like a normal scene. But if you fail a conflict roll, then you're gonna die, and you get to narrate your own death, basically. So where you just keep going until every one of you has failed a conflict roll, and
Truck is on its roof.
and yeah, the bad thing is you only have one die at this point, so
Yeah.
it's very easy to fail.
You overcorrected. The truck is rolling. Let's
Yeah.
go from there. The truck is rolling.
Yeah. Okay. But you're still alive.
Oh, I
The
thought
truck is rolling.
the truck is rolling, and then we could just do the narrative, like see who dies in the wreck and who doesn't.
Well, we can do that if you want.
Yeah.
Well, there's no seat belts. Brian's in the back with all the booze bottles.
Yeah, which I imagine is crashing.
Yeah,
and
entire
scattering.
Okay, so let's see.
Like, I pretty much imagine that's just my death scene because there's no way.
Yeah.
If you
Yeah.
cut up and cover with liquor.
Oh, yeah, just
Actually,
broken glass everywhere.
Him.
the only person who survives this accident is Kat. So if
I am
So,
so drunk that I just ragdoll my way out of
Yeah.
the wreck.
yeah. So Clarence, how do you die? Or let's start with Todrick because his is
Yeah,
pretty
let's
easy.
start with
How do you
Todrick.
All
die?
right.
Most dramatic.
So basically,
The truck's rolling.
so I'm in the back of this truck, puking over the edge of the tailgate when all of a sudden we hit the spikes. He swerves. I'm thrown towards the front of the vehicle as he hits something, which causes the truck to barrel roll over and over, and all the baskets full of bottles are smashing around the cab. So I'm being bludgeoned by those and then just shredded by fucking shattered glass and alcohol and just screaming until finally I'm knocked unconscious and bleed out.
Oh God. All right, Clarence, you're driving. You hit the thing, the spikes, and you overcorrect and start rolling.
Overcorrect, hit a tree. I'm ejected out through the windshield. Miraculously, I land in a puddle of water. The truck rolls and comes to a stop. The headlight's still on, and it's reflecting off another car, so I can see. And the truck is kind of on its side here, and I see my pack of cigarettes. I reach under to get my pack of cigarettes, and it rolls over on my head.
Kat, this this truck was rolling, and somehow you managed to do this daredevil move that you didn't even mean to do, and you hit the window right when it was rolling, and you're just now just staring at this mess of your friends and a truck, and the headlights are just right on top of you because it hit a tree and kind of wrapped.
I'm literally just, I'm like, the fuck?
And all that beautiful booze is gone.
Like, I can smell the booze. I'm kind of looking around. But at the same time, I am so high, my brain's going, that was awesome! Like, I have not noticed Clarence at all. Like, I am just kind of looking around. Like, yeah, like chain link fence, busted barbed wire, like the fence is decimated, like the gate is put, you know, just completely gone.
Yeah.
Like, I'm too busy, like, kind of looking around, getting my surroundings to notice either one of them. And the most fucked up thing is the headlights are on and the 8-track is still going.
Oh, yeah.
So now that the windows are busted out, like, this shit is blaring everywhere.
Piece of shit truck, $2,000.
There you go.
Or speakers with an amp.
So you're bathed in this light. You hear this noise coming up around you.
Great. All right. I'm like, if I'm going out, I'm going out best way I know how. So I'm just gonna walk around. Huh?
And you OD.
Kind of what I'm going for. So I'm gonna walk up to the truck. I'm gonna grab onto the guard and start crawling up the hood of the truck because the windshield is gone.
Yeah.
And I am looking for the weed.
All right, let's see if you find it.
See if I find it before the wraiths get me.
You do not find the weed. So how do you die? You're in this truck, you're reaching for the weed.
And unfortunately, I do not find it before something grabs my leg. God damn it. Something from the side of the truck grabs my ankle. And just like every other end of every movie, all of a sudden just yank out from the light and into the darkness. Not even enough time for me to scream because I am too high to be able to do so.
And everything is dark.
And we're not alive.
This game's fucked up, Sarah.
It got dark. A lot of people have died. They just keep coming. We're going to head out. Power's failing. What's the worst thing could happen? That's it.
Cat. Why do you have that thing on my face? Get that thing out of my face. You're all fucked, alright? Fine, there. I made my statement. Get that thing out of my face. Todrick.
Well, since we're probably going to die anyway, I just want everybody to know that chocolate frosties is good for us.
Too bad you don't have french fries to dip them in.
Yeah.
I love our little statement at the end talking about how Frosties
Oh,
are
yeah.
so good, especially with french fries.
Someone's going to find that and go,
And that's the end.
oh,
Hey, we
geez.
didn't kill the kid.
Yeah, well,
Not,
we did.
yeah, not fully. So.
I mean, we didn't purposely cause their deaths, but we did let them die.
You did
No,
get
they
them
ran
high. You got them high and drunk. I mean,
Hey, at least they can say they lived their lives before they died. They got to experience high, even though they're not even teenagers yet. Alcohol. I mean, they're just kind of speeding their way through what most people go through in adolescence.
Yeah, who knows what their story was? Like they're the only two that survived, and they just have this horrible fucking recollection of this weird encounter they had with these 3 people in this truck.
oh Lord.
You won't believe what happened out there on the road.
Oh Lord. This whole thing is like a horrible drug trip.
Yeah, and we are like the 3 worst people you could possibly get to play this game.
I know, but
Yeah, especially with me and Brian's knowledge of B-rated horror movies and every single horror movie trope you can think of.
Horror.
but you gotta say it was fun.
Oh yeah, that was a blast. Like
Yeah.
it's
I
so
knew y'all
hard.
were
Like
gonna be like, horror. It was gonna be more like comedic horror, but
well, I
it's
mean,
still
and that's the hard part with having each of us try to come up with the actual story. It's like,
yeah.
Empty the pistol, miss everything, and take out the legacy. The desk.
Watch it.
yeah, but yeah, definitely fun, like, and challenging. Like it's hard to think about
Yeah.
all that shit.
Oh, yeah.
Let's unplug and go smoke.
Well, we're still alive.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.